Here begins Fate's episode. It's Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising here at Texas Showdown. Some returning faces in this top 8 as we believe in victory for these next few matches. Zero alongside Captain No Fun for the first time. How's it going?
Hello, that's right, everybody. Captain No Fun reporting for duty and reporting from this great city of Houston, Texas. It's going to be an honor to call this top 8 and call the action with you at home.
Yeah, absolutely. We have this full-fledged cast of characters here. Good little spread, actually. I'm surprised to see Vayne in this top 8, but we're going to get some interesting throwbacks on the side of Elsa, who also made this top 8 here, and a very early run back. So we'll take a look at this top 8 real quick here, because first set is going to be Incendiate versus CharChar to kick things off. First time top 8 appearance at Texas Showdown, but second offline top 8 appearance for CharChar here. Following after that will be BSG and Elsa in a run back from last year's Texas Showdown. BSG coming out on top there, so we'll see if Elsa can try to shake things up a little bit. And then after that, it'll be Kirbio in the exact same spot they were last year, starting off top 8. So we'll see if they can advance a little bit further this time around. They feel pretty comfortable with the pathing that they have. Be up against Proteus, the Vayne player, after that. And then finally, PPMAN versus Shinku to round out the entire top 8 with the Fairy up against Meg, believe it or not, of all things.
Very hard to believe, but it's definitely the proof is in the pudding that Meg is here in the top 8.
Yeah. I mean, a character that is, kind of lacking in return appearances post her release. Even Gamera kind of dropping her for Elsa, the more latest release of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. But for our first match, we're going to be looking at a little bit of that Lowain up against Vera to start things off.
Oh, I always love a Lowain. Very strong character, even though he's the joke. The way I say it, he is the joke character, but he turns you into the butt of the joke.
He is that fourth wall breaking character, right? Every single fight is him telling a story inside the bar with the homies. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be seeing Incendiate probably representing the Lowain. Actually, we might even see a Catalina swap. I don't suspect that'll happen here in this matchup because I've not seen Incendiate pull this Catalina, but I know that he's been practicing the character, so we'll see if that ever comes to fruition here. But this is going to be an extraordinary run for Incendiate if we can take it all the way, making a even better appearance than we did last year. But let's see what CharChar has to say about it in his second offline top 8 appearance.
It definitely looks like we're going to have Vera on the opposite end of this match. A very interesting character, especially when using the fairy setups to control the Okizeme. But, Lowain has so many tools. This guy's got tools upon tools, homies upon homies. The ability to throw projectiles and act independently makes him extremely frustrating to fight.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of visual noise to kind of deal with the Sammy and Tomi summons here, but the way that CharChar kind of likes to play is a little bit of explosivity. Very stubborn individual, but kind of works in his favor. He's very calculated in terms of how he sets up, the Oki scenario, like you said, with the Luminaria summons, but otherwise, once it turns into 50% meter on the side of CharChar, that full screen game kind of changes. And we have to keep in mind, some of the ultimate skills has changed a little bit here on the side of Lowain. So let's kick things off here with our first set of top 8 at Texas Showdown 2026, the 25th edition.
25 years it's been, but this is going to be one of many, just like how this is going to be one of many matches in the top 8. And wow, hot start already.
All right, nice body splash here with the dash. Heavy to get the side swap, but stagger for corner with awesome sauce here off the wall.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to use the Brave Crystal to go ahead and get ourselves that nice Okizeme and Tony coming up, but still, our Vera's holding on.
Still had that far move to keep things locked down with the cat laser and denies the fairy setup here. Luminaria will not appear next to the dash light. We're on the cusp of setting out a human pyramid attack there off the corner, but reset the damage anyways. Guaranteed kill since we have no Brave points on this side, so Incendiate looking for one strike.
Absolutely correct, Zero. Once you have the Brave Crystals running out, the damage is amplified, so we're going to go ahead and use the Skybound Arts to not only put the damage on the board, but restore one of those much-needed crystals. We'll take it one way from our opponent.
Staggered, yeah. CharChar was fishing for a BC, and Incendiate not going to give it. Unfortunately, that will be the demise here. And in fact, Incendiate didn't even have a Brave Point, so curious about the delay. Probably wanted to counter hit heavy or a parry to pull through from Incendiate. Dash M will erase both Sammy Tomi, but the throw, good call.
Yeah, great. Go right past the fairy and still make our way in. And here's our favorite part for Incendiate. Left side corner, but CharChar, I love the defense, and they don't hesitate to use their reversals.
Yeah, that's going to be a clear indicator of how CharChar's playing out the set. We're not going to be shy about using Brave points. Maybe we do HPA this time around. Yes, we will. Since we launched it, no. Interesting. We should have, because it would have stripped that final Brave point that we know CharChar's going to want to use.
And again, we go for the Skybound. Oh my goodness. CharChar is so good at landing at these.
Right.
Oh!
There we go. See how long, yeah, see how long CharChar will last. Quick slide into the DMs and a good round here for Incendiate.
Incendiate just has to reach for one more tool. Looks like CharChar is doing so good with Sammy and Tommy. So we pull out the Human Pyramid and already dash 6XL just to keep it. And there's the Rockets, and again, that Brave counter being represented.
All right, nice deep run up here to push for the corner again. Good triple attack and then the overhead.
Still though, CharChar now it's their turn to hold on to the corner. We use our heavy special to make sure. Send out Lumiere one more time. Threaten the throw. Good juice. Now we're transformed.
Nice 2H right there. Unfortunately, not the counter hit we were looking for. Ultimate Flurry denies the pressure from Incendiate. 100 meter on our side. The ult wheel going to come through, but great spot dodge from CharChar.
Yeah, great use. And you were saying before, Zero, how the damage and rounds get a lot more explosive for CharChar once they get the meter, and we're seeing that explosiveness right there as they explode and make an impact with this first game win.
Absolutely. Back to character select we go. I don't suspect the character swap here. It's likely going to be just a reset for Luane here. Just take a moment to breathe through.
Exactly. Once you've been playing this character for so long, you're not going to be threatening the character change, but a visual reset, take your time, collect what happened. There was definitely times when he had the round going, but CharChar holding out. Their defense is way too strong, and their counterplay even stronger.
The thing of facing off against CharChar is that it's going to be really difficult to try to condition CharChar. Kind of unconditionable, really. Just really set in his ways of, I'm going to advance and likely we'll be spending those Brave counters here. So we'll see. And I think we're just double checking if it's first to 2, but we're on first to 3 for top 8, or is it first to 2 production?
Versus Vera.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted a double confirmation. I know all the pools is first to 2, so.
But still, Incendiate is down a game, and we're looking to try to find our way to bully our way in. They seem to have gotten victory by just playing a little bit more Luane, that visual noise, and already the come at me bro to protect Sammy and Tommy, and the first throw lands, and that's already 36 meter to Incendiate's name.
Big jump in here. Nice damage route to get to Sammy. First to 3 all the way through, baby. Let's go.
Ooh, nice long matches. Enough time for ourselves to have the adjustment. Great use of the far M, and already Incendiate making great work with it, and already a Human Pyramid being represented.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be that early strip, and I think that's kind of what we were regretting from the last set here, is just not spending Human Pyramid attack when we had access to it. Late tech. That's okay with the air throw finish.
Plant both your daggers right there, and Incendiate a decisive first round victory. I want to see where the CharChar, how they do that. Okay, let's meet violence with violence.
Yeah, super aggressive start. That is the way of CharChar, and as you see here, Incendiate knows all too well the habits that CharChar likes to showcase.
Ultimate awesome sauce, dudes. A triple attack. This time we're only going to send one homie. Here come the Rockets, and thanks to the throw tech, CharChar didn't really have to deal with that corner pressure too badly.
Yeah, it does get the ultimate parry. Calls out BCs, gets to hold the corner position with a dash light. Awesome sauce again, but not going to be able to strip any Brave point. We'll just hold off for the BC because you can use it on Catbot. Again, these tendencies, tried and true from CharChar, but Incendiate knows all too well.
CharChar should realize one interaction. CharChar's still going to fight for it, and we're going to go for the transform. They still got a leg in this, still have a chance.
Holding on to the parry, nice stagger light. This is, didn't quite get the follow-up there. That's a drop combo opportunity for CharChar.
Oh, and more than winnable, especially since Incendiate had no Brave points left, and that's going to be a much-needed game. We're tied up 1-1.
Believe in victory.
Back into it we go. Yeah, 2U going to shut down the back special from CharChar here. We've seen it too many times.
You got to also, I like what CharChar's doing, using the Brave points to get the reversal. You don't want to deal with all this visual noise. Make Luane fight one-on-one, make it fair so it's fair for you.
Right. Nice tag. Body splash, really, from downtown. No cross-up opportunity. That's all right. 2U does get blocked, and what a heavy. Going to get the cross under here for side swap. Oh, no, actually corner gear. I've seen this rock quite a bit here from Incendiate, going for more damage as opposed to the meter refill that we've seen prior Luanes do, where you get like 2 or 3 off of the ultimate cat bot.
Yeah, we just want to get our damage right now, especially since our opponent has no Brave Crystals. As soon as Incendiate lands one big combo, one big hit, it's going to be all she wrote. And CharChar going out, trying to bust out the corner. Oh, great stop off the dash.
Yeah, Luminaria comes through. Sammy Tomy can stop the approach from CharChar.
And that's because of the transformation. We were able to sail over Sammy and Tommy and human pyramid attack.
Yeah, good luck trying to survive. Good spot dodge. We'll leave a delay here in a moment. Or you go for chip. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got to pay attention to health. CharChar could not survive.
You have to play perfectly. It's like you got to have a third eye in order to stop the human pyramid. I've seen people try, but it's extremely difficult.
It is. All right, actually, missed the unblockable, but still got the close heavy, or light rather, excuse me.
Okay, Brave Crystal, that's one thing. They're both okay. Brave counter, Brave counter, Brave counter!
Yeah, that is the MO here of CharChar. Does get the awesome sauce light. Side swap here for corner. Nice delay for a counter hit potential.
Luminary, but the Rocket spending the Brave Crystal. We follow it up with the ultimate awesome sauce, and still this is Incendiate. And let's just eat a little food too. Transform.
All right, all break points down on the side of Incendiate. So this is dual, but quick opener with the ultimate. We're going to see Incendiate convert this to victory.
Oh, Incendiate is definitely, after that first game for them, that first loss, they really turned it up. More visual noise, more just a better aggressive attack, and really sensing when CharChar wants the reversal so they can just be at the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, it's just a recognition of who you're playing against, right? These two have crossed paths so many times in online brackets, whether it be Paragon Line or even the Kirbio Dreamland tournaments. Heck, even a Curry Cup or two.
Shout out to Curry Cup and Paragon Online for helping sustain the online scene for Granblue Fantasy Versus. It's just so good to see all the people come here in this wonderful state of Texas to show our love of taking it to the skies. What's up?
No, just CharChar trying to play these mind games. He does not have Luane for sure. I have seen him try out Siegfried though, but I don't think that's quite tournament ready either on the side of CharChar. But opting back for Vera. I would be surprised if we pulled an Elsa. That would be interesting. I don't think he's got that. I know he's tried her, but I don't think he's got an Elsa quite yet.
Now remember, this is winners semifinals. First to 3 allows us to put ourselves in winners finals, guaranteed top 3 position while the loser falls to the lower bracket. First to 3. Incendiate has 2. CharChar has 1. It's still not yet decisive, but it's getting close.
It is far poke at the medium there.
Spot dodge falls victim to the Rockets, but drops to awesome sauce and CharCharRealSmooth. Follows up, but oh man, falls victim to the throw.
Yeah, that spot dodge left you in a vulnerable position to throw here. A low slide, nice toss, one spore with the missile barrage to keep it safe in case. Oh, you thought it was a throw, got mixed.
It was only a matter of time, and Incendiate with that raging strike has put themselves on set point to a guaranteed top 3 position.
Okay, CharChar being a little more cautious at round start. Dash light denies Sammy and Tomy.
All right, Incendiate up in the corner. Luminary allowing ourselves to get an early transformation. That's been key, but the get off me, bro, takes us right back to the middle screen.
Blocks, BCOA. Oh, I thought a dash M was going to come through. Didn't believe.
And Incendiate using that increased backwards dash of the win, allowing them for better shimmy opportunities. But here we go. CharChar, real smooth combo now. Let's go.
Throw, threatening actually a kill point here. It's one touch, it's all we need. And good missile barrage remains safe here.
Oh my god, that's the first hell wheel in this entire set. Did you believe that?
No, it's actually like the second one. The first one's got shut down because it was a spot dodge through from CharChar there.
Great observation, Zero. Dash up, stand medium, and finally CharCharRealSmooth takes a much needed round. If they take this up, we'll be tied 2-2.
Yeah, unfortunately with the ultimate wheel, that's so few and far between nowadays thanks to those nerfs.
It's still hard to contend with, and now CharChar trying to smother Incendiate into the corner. We've seen the offensive brave reversal. I like.
Got that DP for corner. Nice little Oki scenario, but just kind of waited a bit there. No meteor on top of it, just a very close shimmy, which was still a throw threat.
Oh my god, 1 and 2 shimmies allowing CharCharRealSmooth to land the throw. Another throw. Can we get a 3? Not quite.
A little 2L missile barrage with a safe jump. VC immediately. This is huge, actually. Incendiate, massive comeback factor.
It is, but still, look at that life lead, but CharCharRealSmooth uses, Incinerate uses the ultimate awesome sauce twice to take our opponent right to the corner, and the Raging Strike with the Raging Chain.
There we go, and just like that, we're into a kill position with this throw, and that will be a 3-1 victory here for Incendiate. The moment CharChar spent all those brave points, Incendiate just had to lay back and wait for a prime opportunity. It was a great attempt with the Luminaria approach, but the distance that Incendiate put themselves in to put CharChar in a position where they'd be right in front of Incendiate there, right? They committed to that dash line that was eventually going to just be called out by a quick poke coming from Incendiate because you were just outside the range of having to hold those plus frames. So good carry from Incendiate there.
Yeah, and it's like you said, because we spent all our brave points, it was definitely a winnable comeback situation. And just like Lil Wayne, leave it to that character to wait for the right opportunity to strike when nobody's expecting it.
Absolutely. Plenty of damage output here with a couple ultimate awesome sauces. That's going to be a winner's finals position much further for Incendiate this time around at Texas Showdown. And we're going to get a run back right up next here. It's going to be BSG and Elsa in just a moment. I mean, BSG, I believe the score was 3-1 at last year's Texas Showdown in favor of BSG. Different era now. I mean, you know, obviously still has Vasarag on our side. I know BSG's looking at trying out Siegfried as well, but we've not seen an all tournament. Elsa, though, in an interesting dilemma in terms of character choice. We did see Versusia and Bracket a little bit earlier, but generally has been sticking around with Cagliostro for a bit. But we'll see what we bring to this Vasarag. I feel like Cagliostro is a great pick. I'd be shocked to see Versusia, but also it would absolutely be a fine character choice as well.
Yeah, you know, both these two characters have been shaken up, but it's not like they've been fundamentally broken. It's a new era, but sometimes you want to go to some old tricks. I really want to see a lot. You know, I'm very pleased. I get to see BSG play live. I've seen him play online so often, so it's an honor to just call the action here. Oh my God. I feel like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a really good start here for BSG. I'm definitely really excited. I'm gonna wait and see how this top 8 plays out because I got a storyline in my head that might come to fruition here, and I'm not gonna try to curse anything.
Yeah, no. So you believe commentary's curse is real?
I mean, it's possible, but I think this is a very strong opportunity for BSG to come out on top here. He's been long overdue for a championship finish. Unfortunately, not at any tournaments where he would really like to see that championship finish. I said the same thing last year as well, that it's about BSG's time. He's been so close, dancing the line of finally taking one here, finishing out in like top 3 very consistently. So we'll see if this is his day.
And he's piloting a very reliable character. Vasaraga is extremely big, great damage, armored. But I see, oh boy, Mr. Flying Around himself is here.
I'd be shocked if we got this Grimnir. But it looks like we're going into it. No button check at all. I didn't hear it in the background, so Elsa has button checked quite a few times, and Grimnir, he's a fine character.
Are you saying that because he is hot, or?
Yeah, see, it's a button check. I thought so. He's a fine character for the matchup because he can offer a lot of great range pokes, has a lot of great escape opportunities with Gale. But I think with Armor and Soul Force from Vasaraga, it's going to be really tough for Grimnir to really kind of take advantage of these situations. Vasaraga being so tall does kind of help for left-right scenarios. But I don't think this is the playstyle of Elsa. I don't think she'll really kind of showcase Grimnir here.
Okay, that's a really good choice because Vasaraga, there's just so much it's so hard to contend with him. The ability to walk forward with armor means you take up so much space and putting you in the corner while you have a command grab.
Yeah, that's definitely the mind game you got to play. Have to time your spot dodging and potentially get a throw out of those scenarios. If you go Cat, it's been a long time since you played Cat, but Elsa, I think you got it. It's going to be Versusia.
Ooh. If we want to talk about a character who could take you into the corner because of those enhanced DPs, Versusia's corner carry is ridiculous. Yeah, I wanted to say second. No, it's stupid. It's destructive. It's belligerent, and it's fitting for this big, tall. This is a big, tall match, Zero.
Wait, you got problems with her corner carry, yet we just saw Lil-Wayne, who has just as volatile corner carry.
Well, I mean, he earned it.
You know what? Your colors are starting to show out here, all right? I see you playing Lil-Wayne, okay?
Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit of a huckster myself, Captain No Funds. But still, Versusia is going to be someone who's going to be able to win the neutral with big, big buttons.
Yeah, you know, her far mediums and 2M is such an extraordinary range poke here in this matchup, but again, the armor becomes the problem. And Vasaraga also has strong buttons at the mid-screen against Versusia in this matchup. Instinction will be a great shutdown. the projectile game has changed significantly here for Versus. Round start heavy, denying the pillar.
Oh yeah, we use the shoulder charge to take our opponent to the corner. They both tech their throws in the middle. And here comes Elsa going to the corner of their own. West Coast side.
Let's go for that lariat here, but already gets challenged out with that 2L. Battalion of Fear Armored Edition. We'll do it again. Oh, nice fadeaway.
They're using those, and there's that DP we were talking about before. Elsa has the corner. Gonna go ahead and spend it. They have a decent amount of resources, 63 meter. Going to use the crouching lights to keep going. And still, it's still their turn. Blue Sky Guy gonna down back and yo, Elsa, you want to give yourself the buff? I like this.
Just a quick 5U interaction here. So if we do go for a lariat, it's safe. If we send out projectile, we can send it right back down for a knockdown. Already BSG close to the cap. Might not get an opportunity.
God, the Battalions of Fear is so good in just checking our opponent. That's what Blue Sky Guy likes to do. Wait for some opportunity. Oh! And we spend the Brave counter just to make sure we keep this big guy off of us.
Yeah, no Savage Rampage out here. All right, nice. Ultimate Instinction slows down that pillar. That's a big opportunity because you get that wall bounce off the Instinction and a finish with the Raging Chain.
And that's the thing I like about watching Blue Sky Guy's play is that we're using the Savage Rampage less to just march our opponent down, but also get themselves in the position so we can shoulder check them.
Block up the stagger, great patience. ECOA, that's a minor victory there on the side of BSG despite being tossed in the corner. The life lead's not too far off.
No. And BSG's patience is second to none, especially when you play this slower character. How are we going to do it? Elsa. Oh, yeah, you got to make sure you don't overcommit to the offense. Pretty good opening from Elsa. Big damage on the table. And we still got 100 meter to our name. I spoke too soon.
That's the final strike here. Yeah, once we launch that Raging Strike, that usually means we're sending it out here. All right, BC away. Heavy, not going to connect.
And again, we spend the counter just to get Versaga off of us. Still. We blink in, we got them. Oh my god, there's the shoulder check one more time, but Blue Sky Guy does not have a lot of health left.
Yeah, I mean, that is but a resource here for BSG. And we close that gap. The quick cancel off the light ender from Savage Rampage. Holds the grenade.
Sometimes you got to spend that health just to walk into it. But still,
Oh,
Elsa switching to a more keep away style. I like this adaptation of the gears, and Blue Sky Guy, no more Brave counters, and it's all she wrote as Elsa takes that first game. No, that first round.
Battle 3. Engage.
Round apiece here. Nice pillar. Already a quick round start. Shoulder check to shut down the grenade. The down special. We're walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here, and I'm walking you to the right corner. Shoulder check in. Now Blue Sky Guy got it. One thing that we haven't seen yet is a successful command grab from Vasaraga.
All right, off the wall here. One more reset with this armor. That's a big punish, and it's a round for BSG. A first game on the board.
Ooh, great patience. BSG got that opening start, and it really is. Vasaraga reminds me of like a momentum snowball character. Once he gets going, especially when you're in the corner and he has armor, your choices are extremely slim on what to do.
Yeah, it's so tricky here. There's very few options to try to get out of that corner once the armor is set up there. You have to make some solid call-outs on gaps between that pressure to make a throw, to opt for the corner position. There's some early startup scenarios where we can actually shut down some Savage Rampage out there, but Cagliostro is who I expected to go into as opposed to Versusia. Cagliostro will be able to kind of play a full screen game a little more effectively when it comes to spears. Also has hexes to walk through. I mean, Vasaraga has great tools in removing some of the lower hexes here coming from Cagliostro, but Elsa can just provide a stronger mental stack with this character that Vasaraga has to really pay attention to.
It's definitely an obstacle course that she's able to play, and Vasaraga is going to have to spend some of that health just to walk through it. It's not going to be avoidable. Just round start, okay.
Hold the heavy. Yeah, nice trade out here. Actually, Elsa was quick enough to get it 2L, but it's going to be in favor of BSG.
We use the fake body to teleport to the opposite end. Great call out from Elsa to jump backwards. We go for the DP, and we still fall victim to the side.
One attack.
Oh my, yo, this is scary. Elsa's literally run an entire marathon to try to throw this guy.
Oh, big jump in here. Yeah, I was afraid of the heavy there too.
Man, goes for the low. Elsa stuck in the corner. Here comes the Savage Red, but the body is way too tiny. False body in, gets the jump in, and the Alexandria takes BSG to the corner, and finally Elsa can go on the offense.
Right, nice. Another side slot there to push with that low hex threat. This is the thing, we have the Savage Rampage to try to ignore hexes, but Elsa, very quick call out on the ultimate Savage Rampage. Doesn't finish the job, but will to that final strike here with that light.
And it seems to be the teleport is the key for victory for Elsa. Whenever BSG has some sort of offense going, Elsa's not only using the teleport to escape, but
excellent spot dodge here from Elsa. All right, Savage Rampage for the guard crush.
Goes for the calculator. There's those 4 traps. And we're going to shoulder check right through them. I don't care if my guy hit. I want to get in your face. Jesus.
Not a single command grab to connect here yet from BSG. We spent so much meter on that, and Elsa easily navigating around it here.
And Elsa's got a 100 meter. We're going to have to force BSG to spend resources and health to mark him down. And Elsa, I like the instinct to roll forward, but now we're at point-blank fighting range.
As we walk down here, running out of room. All right, Savage Rampage will survive through it since they have the armor and goes for the slam to shut it down.
Alexandria gets a quick knockdown. BSG, a little bit of health left. Both people have a healthy amount of brave points, too.
All right, there won't be a command grab quite yet. Pushes away with the Instinction.
This is definitely fatal range for BSG. We could just chip him to that. You got to make something big happen, and this could be big, but we don't have enough meter to get the kill. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon.
Just a Raging Chain here to push. It was a good check, though, from BSG to see if we had the available resources to do so. Nice spot dodge,
that
great reaction, but the slower fireball actually catches us with a late dodge.
What a calculated setup. Spot dodge to avoid the calculated spear, but because of that slow-moving fireball, it caught BSG by the time they recovered. Cagliosha was definitely the right call.
Yeah, I mean, there is so much more you have to worry about in that full-screen layered offense where Versus could not keep that coverage going. All right, far heavy, hula hoop for corner again.
Okay, spot dodging Extinction. Elsa playing the far game as we should, but BSG marching it right through, putting themselves with the super armor. Wise call.
Deep run here, disrespect the ultimate hex there. Not going to work out, though. Little spot dodge again with the Instinction. Dash heavy to push for corner.
We definitely got the corner, and still BSG has it, puts themselves with the super armor, and I was wondering when we're going to see the teleport.
Whiff throw, that's a big throw bait coming from Elsa. Has armor available, just should choose to use it, and we will. What a 2H.
Oh, but at the Extinction again, yo, this is dead. So that's going to be what Blue Sky Guy has found to answer this match. Extinction. It's a great combo starter, decent enough range, and it gets a great amount of damage.
Yeah, it gets that push away here. That's the key focus to at least try to steal out these turns, because we've not touched once with this command grab. So we may as well go for a projectile. Spot dodges.
Yes, Elsa spot again. So good, so good. Here comes the teleport. We have the pressure. Where we go, what's Bruce like? Okay, the Extinction again, and another spot dodge.
It's insane. How does Elsa know to not jump off the EX Savage Rampage, but will jump off an ultimate command grab? All right, Dash Light interrupts the Battalion of Fear startup. Spear forces you to hold block.
Blocking all of the spears and the traps. The traps have faded, and Blue Sky Guy goes to the all-reliable, catches Elsa at the cooldown of the spot dodge.
Like a VC away. Multiple hits off the heavy.
Still though, both fighters are looking pretty healthy in terms of resources and life, so this could swing either direction. Nobody has landed anything big this round. They've just been chipping at each other this whole time.
Yeah. Well, equal distance in terms of brave points here. Resources a little skewed to Elsa's side. But BSG holding down back, pretty stoic on defense here, looking for an opportunity to try to go for Soul Forge, but the threat of Spear prevents that.
It looks like Elsa's going to go ahead and be committed to slowing down the clock, but no, BSG speeds it up with the Savage Rampage to the overhead. We got the armor. We're marching in. Plants the sight down. No command grab just yet, but we have the round. Finally, what a nail biter.
Absolutely. That 5L anti-air was crucial, and BSG, after getting that strike, was all too comfortable just playing the runaway game here. With 10 seconds left on the clock, it may as well.
Absolutely. You can really see a shift in Elsa's mentality. Time was low. I have the health. I have the distance. So let's just try to chip him out and wait the clock. But that critical mispositioning allowed BSG to get that round and the game.
Indeed. Quick selection back to the character screen. I think we're still going to stick with Cagliostro out here.
Cagliostro was a smart choice. We definitely had the early start. I really feel like with just some refinement, Elsa will be able to get that much needed victory. But still, as you said, BSG has been at the cusp of victory so close for so long. And maybe that hunger, that desire to take a victory at a major tournament like Texas Showdown is going to take him over the edge. Elsa be darned.
We shall see who is going to step into that winner's finals position, joining Incendiate. And it'll be the Cagliostro pick. That means that Elsa will be locked in for the rest of the set if she can take this dub here. Oh no, the sweatshirt's off.
So, okay, that's it.
Hoodie's off.
That's it. Super movement, unrestricted motion. It's like Piccolo when he takes off the hooded clothing.
The weighted pads are
weighted
gone.
padded. Only the best of the best can pilot a tiny little girl like Cagliostro.
Here we go, round start. Battalion of Fear come from BSG. Quick install too.
Right. Blue Sky Guy is really committed to using the armor frames early just because we have the health to spend, so we can be a little bit more belligerent with our positioning. Already, we're stuck in the quarter. Savage Rampage one more time. Oh, that delay, real tricky.
Oh, teleport again, opening things up.
Let's see if we can open up the damage. Oh, man, here comes BSG planting the damage in, and there's that command grab mid-combo.
Quick little toss to the corner that allows for a Savage Rampage set up here with the Soul Forge. Armored through as much as we could, but the low swipe calls out the startup here of those hexes. Not going to work out for Elsa.
No.
Point.
Vasaraga's distance, his ability to close the gap is something that I keep underestimating for such a big character.
Oh, yes. And smart call here from Elsa to not only run up, get the grab the moment Soul Forge activated, but also the shimmy within range of a far heavy to call out the BC attempt.
And here we go. Elsa has the corner. We're going to have stagger their lights. And look at BSG just match. I don't care. I'm too big to give a darn what you do.
Nice. Does get the EX command grab. See, we're changing here, right? Because it has been just Elsa not jumping at all on the EX version, and does get the command grab in that round. But Elsa won't be deterred from victory here. 50% health remaining and still able to clutch it out.
What an adjustment for BSG. We understand that our opponent is no longer jumping, and if they're not jumping, they can get thrown. Here comes the Battalions of Fear, and instantly we spend the break point.
Nice. Actually, with the low swipe, that's going to remove that hex, allows for their approach. BSG, minor life deficit, and I mean minor.
Extremely minor, and BSG committed just blocking. Here comes the Savage Rampage, and still manages to block. The error, the neutral jump was a good choice to answer the Battalion of Fear, and Elsa back to the full screen.
She's going to get counter hit.
Checking with lights, let's see if our opponent bites, and they do it, they bite hard.
Guard crush. BCOA, and we still get the install on Soul Forge. We'll walk this down. You're getting ever close to the corner. That means big damage for BSG.
Oh my God, you saw Elsa play in that dangerous range. They're up close now, BCOA. Here we go. Finds the low, but still we're gonna check with the 6XL.
Massive far heavy. All right, does get the install again on Soul Forge. Big swipe to clear out both hexes.
And takes out Elsa's knees right underneath her.
All right, off the wall. That's a finish here. And BSG, once again, repeating history. 3-1 over Elsa, with BSG advancing to winners finals.
Elsa sent to the lower bracket. They're still in the tournament, but BSG continues their climb. Blue Sky Guy is getting closer to that sky, and maybe even closer to that top prize at the top of the staircase.
Yes, indeed, believing in victory.
And if we want to talk about victory, let's look at this wonderful 25th anniversary Texas Showdown Championship.
Yes, that's right. The championship trophy out there for the 25th anniversary. If everybody takes a dub out in their brackets. They will take home a glorious trophy alongside a medal here. So it's nice, excellent prizing. And we do have Galleon gracing us with her presence actually out here. So
that is
spectacular to see.
Spectacular to see in both cosplay quality and just the community in general. One fun part about Texas Showdown is there is a cosplay contest this year, and they are going to announce the cosplay winners. So it's really cool to see that some of the Granblue characters get a love, especially Galleon.
Yeah, we get Galleon out here.
I saw a few juries.
You saw a few juries?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cujo
Cujo had it. Vampy Bit Me also was cosplaying as jury. So, yeah, we got a special guest of Vampy Bit Me out here as well. So a few opportunities to see some celebs. Last year we had Soul Bad Guy's voice actor here. That was cool.
So it's definitely a really fun tournament. This is my second Texas Showdown. How about you, Zero?
I lost count.
I just love the...
I think I started in 2017 because 2018 was my first top 8 at Texas Showdown. So, yeah, nearing maybe 10. I know I skipped a couple years because COVID, and that was at the new venue. I missed the new venue. That one I didn't go to. So, but, yeah, I mean, handful of Texas Showdowns. It's one of my yearly stops. And I'm glad to be back once again here. And glad to be casting some Granblue as we get our next competitors here in just a bit. Should be Kirbio up against Proteus. So we'll get that Belial up against Vayne. BSG in a strong position, so repeating that last year performance, did have a grand final showing, but was against Riazzo. Riazzo not here this weekend, so
the skies could be clear.
Yeah, new opportunities out here. But yeah, Proteus on the Vayne. Rare appearance of this character.
Extremely rare. Like, sometimes I even forget he's in the character select screen just because I think I scroll over.
Oh, there's Galleon! Sorry, there's Galleon!
There's Galleon! No, please point out the Galleon. That is important.
That was excellent. I do like the staff. The craftsmanship on that staff was insane.
Man, cosplay's cool.
And there's your jury.
There is.
And the character from Dead or Alive, I forget her name.
Which one? There's like a lot of them. The main one?
I don't know how to. No, definitely not Kasumi or Ayane. I forget her name. But she is from Dead or Alive for sure. But anyways, Vayne, yeah, super rare. That person is either passed out. Nope, they're alive. Okay, cool. So Vayne is here. And yeah, a rare character to see. Great mid-screen character. I think very early on out of the Dragon Knights, folks really wanted to rush down with Vayne. He seems like a strong, burly type to do so, but he finds much more success out of the mid-screen. But this is going to be an interesting matchup on the side of Belial because you can blast right through shield by just running through and getting a scoop. So, but we don't have a lot of advancing specialists that can kind of contest against that shield once it goes out. So we'll see how Proteus plays this. Kirbio does have some excellent tools in terms of shutting things down from that mid-screen game. Goetia is going to be a great call to quickly snipe out the startup of shield. But you can't let Vayne get settled in at that distance. You have to try to close the gap, and likely we'll see that. We probably won't see Normaya.
No,
but
or Jija.
Or Jita. No.
Jita. Nope. Eustace. Or Eustace, though I am a fan of Eustace. I know we were talking about how you see me play Lil Wayne, but Eustace, I think he's really cool, especially with Rat Race, and he's a charge character, and I love those.
Yes, you do. Yeah. I'm going to go in for this button check here. I was told that we were going to have a different button check character aside from Vikala. So looks like we're going to have to get a little bit of insurgent representation out here with Eustace showing up.
Yeah, but let's talk a little bit more about Vayne. A very rare character, has armored status, kind of has a little bit of set play, but definitely a mid-range, not a close-range fighter. Especially quarter circle back. That special, dear God, belligerent. It just does everything for him.
Yeah, that's arm destruction. Excellent reach out there.
Yes, excellent is an understatement.
Yeah, and depending on how you place the tempo there, which we've seen quite a bit for Proteus, like being able to go for jumping, medium, arm destruction has been certainly potent against characters. And my goodness, we're going to see Normaya EX? I didn't think so. You hooligan.
It's a little bit of that mind game again, Zero.
Yeah, I mean, Normaya EX would not be a bad pick. The damage routing is just substantial. I see more and more Narmaya EX lately, but I don't think Kirbio really kind of plays that one here. So Belial locked in.
And did you see that he hand-picked Beatrix's theme?
Yes, I did.
That's somebody's like, no, I have to play in the optimal condition. And Beatrix's, that's a bop. I like it. And already we're going to get the start. Belial, an extremely belligerent, highly mobile character, extremely destructive. So it really is about, can our Vayne hold the pace, or can Belial just be Belial?
That's an initial knockdown. It's going to be very terrifying here for Vayne. Let's have a few reversals that can kind of save us in a very bad spot.
Oh, and they're letting the intro play out.
All right, very respectable round start here from Kirbio. Understanding the matchup here.
And Kirbio representing the great team of Conmay.
What a 2M.
Yeah, already has control of the corner, but runs into that ultimate destruction. And Proteus is going to... Gosh darn! Look at that, bro!
Yes, indeed. That massive counter hit off the arm destruction. Very important to pick up off of it. That's where Vayne gets some of the best routing here in terms of damage. Excellent distance for the dash heavy.
Spot dodge to avoid the fireball, and Proteus sets up the shield. Great combo opener, and this should be it, especially with the Raging Chain.
Nice little call out here. Proteus maximizing opportunities at the mid-range, which makes it tricky for Belial to get in for a 2M. Sometimes far heavy will work out here, but when you're at maximum arm destruction range.
And you have to respect arm destruction. Okay, Proteus gets a throw tech, but here's that armor that we're talking about. Woo! And Kirbio just has to respect it and gets opened up for a second time.
The shimmy ends up working out here splendidly. Shields up. If you're not going to throw, I'll just throw you. And even worse, that shield being on top of Kirbio, couldn't press a button. It was throw only.
Yep. Throw or be thrown. There is no try. Again, Proteus' spot dodges to avoid the fireballs from Kirbio needs to be studied, because Kirbio couldn't get in. He just couldn't get in. It was an ultimate keep out game from Proteus.
Yep, and that's exactly how you should be playing Vayne. Now, Narmaya, on the other hand, if you end up picking Narmaya, Flip would be a great option, the Crescent Slash, to try to close that gap. You still have to worry about arm destruction, but at the very least, you can get your plus frames there. You kind of get a neutral skip a bit there if we go for Crescent Slash here, but right back into Belial.
Now that really says something. Even though we had Narmaya as a viable pick, we're going to stay on Belial just because it feels like this player knows something that we don't, that Kirbio is confident in their Belial play.
Well, because Belial's an excellent pick into this matchup in terms of neutral presence. It's just you have to navigate around shield, and you kind of have to play with the tendencies of Proteus out here, who's already got a massive launch for the counter hit of arm destruction.
We got the corner, we got the air, we got the armor there too, and Kirbio wanted to dance around it, and finally lands a layer on combo. Second knockdown, and they can now start setting the pace. Ace!
That ultimate, right? Just get off and be tooled. Not a lot of damage, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, but definitely looked impressive. Here comes Proteus, setting up the armor one time. Kirbio playing outside of that arm destruction range, but falls into another one. QCB doing the work.
BC here just to avoid the ultimate shield. All right, locks things down. Ooh, try to sneak up with the dash. I'm not going to work. Nice. There's the ultimate Goetia for corner carry.
Kirbio was looking all game for it and finally has it. Has the corner up by Proteus. Mashes out, and great check off of the Raging Strike.
No more brave points here. Good spot dodge. Catches with the ultimate Asmodeus.
Now Proteus' tendencies are being revealed. Kirbio is looking to open them wide open. Oh my God, 1 HP. I barely see any green there, but I definitely see a round being won by Kirbio.
Yes, indeed. That should have been a kill out here if we would have had one more special. I think if we would have done forward EX special to energy destruction, we would have gotten a chip victory here on the side of Proteus.
Now we're going to have to see Proteus make their adjustments. They're getting a little too confident with how they're doing arm destruction, and Kirbio is doing such an amazing job calling them out.
Ooh, dash light, but wanted to reset there because we didn't want to go for the air combo. Oh, went for the throw bait off the medium arm destruction.
But Kirbio's definitely seen this before. Kirbio's starting to feel a lot more comfortable with Belial. As you said, Zero, Belial is so good in this matchup, and finally we see the tools that are being used to pick Vayne apart.
Right, push, the Asmodeus. Nice! Waits for the shimmy opportunity and a quick dash light. This will be super into potentially death.
Potentially. Let's see how good our routing is.
We got it.
Yes.
Yeah, we got it, baby.
He totally got it. Slammed the spears right there, and that's going to be Kirbio's first game. We're tied up 1-1. Spot dodging seems to be the key.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you're up against Vayne, you have to respect the approach. It's going to be very much like a fairy matchup in that regard.
Alrighty, hot start. You can see the Proteus open it up with a dash light, but now it's Proteus on the back foot, slamming in our specials, but still DP. No. Okay, that's going to be big.
Yeah, that was a safe jab scenario coming from Proteus there, and Kirbio fell for it. We would have gone for ultimate DP. We might have been able to catch. Ultimate shield, you're locked in. Oh, very fortunate that we had to block that one strike with shield. We got scooped. Oh, no way.
Oh, man, we didn't believe in the count. Here comes the armor one more time. Arm destruction, a spot dodge from Proteus. And this is a pretty good range, but the dash light allows Proteus to get the opening. And there's that throw. Throw or nothing at all.
Yeah, we had to push outside of that shield range to make a strike connect there. And Proteus was ready for it, especially with a few arm destructions. Looking for chip. Too far for that Asmodeus.
BC not quite away. Here comes the armor. Doesn't want to deal with the fireballs and baits out the spot dodge. And we use the heavy arm destruction. Great change of space. Just doing something a little bit faster to catch your opponent off guard.
Exactly. Oh, didn't recall the Goetia, but see, dash light right past the shield. Do not fear it. Just make sure you hit behind it.
And here comes Kirbio. Already, we're going to hold on to the corner. Will we say? Oh, just a little, not at the range for the throw for both parties.
Launcher.
Pick up. Respect the shield. How's Kirbio going to approach? Dash it just right outside, and Proteus meets him for a throw of their own.
Okay. Excellent BC. 100 meter on the side of Kirbio here. And we throw back into the wall. Nice!
Good one, Kirbio. Raging strike. Alrighty, let's match our lights in, and this is all she wrote. Just like the previous victor, we're going to end it on a skybound art, and that's going to be Kirbio's second game.
Oh, round up only. We got one more round apiece.
Oh, great. I get so excited about it. I get so excited. Like, oh, yeah. No.
All right, so here we go with the flurry. Nothing doing, though. Oh, almost fell for the dash everything. Quick block from Kirbio. But the 5U got the interruption. We're still going to bully on wake up here. Oh, my goodness.
That is such a cool animation, I got to say, man. It feels like a jump scare.
It certainly is. When that gets ripped out by Vayne, it is a jump scare.
For the jump scare of their own with a heavy arm destruction, and Proteus gets their throw. Kirbio holding on to it, pressure. Almost got baited with the light.
Shield.
Raging strike. Proteus has definitely enough meter, and this should be Proteus' game after. Okay, we're still alive.
All right, couple 2 Ls here. Actually, if we get a significant strike here, we could build for SSBA and potentially get this kill. Needs to get closer to the corner. That's EX, so we have a long recovery on there. Watch the approach, and the JU will finish the job.
Oh, yeah, look like Kirbio got a little bit impatient, as you said, Proteus had no more break points, so it was definitely winnable, especially with Ultimate Skybound on duty, but still, Proteus was able to play the keep away game and gets their second game.
It's definitely a ticking time bomb right there. Once that EX arm destruction had dropped out, that was opportunity to make the approach. But we didn't want to get called out by like ultimate shield or even the arm destruction that we had, zero energy rather, excuse me. All right, so Flurry pushes away with the 5S. Another one.
Using another flurry, but the DP lands the hit, and this is, look, phase damage is dumb, and I'm all for it.
Oh, nice run up throw here. Being a little more proactive on challenging on top of the shield. Shimmy as much as you want, but that ultimate shield means it's a full stop for Kirbio. Dash light pulls it back in with the ultimate wheel.
Not to mention, Kirbio decided to make their approach after they saw that the heavy ultimate destruction, arm destruction was used. Jump, scare, DP, take you up Team Rocket style.
Blasting off again into this next round out here.
Meowth.
Proteus with this lead and threatening match point, knocking Kirbio out.
Meowth? That's right.
All right, nice 2M for plus frames.
We're checking again with the dash lights. Proteus, excellent use of the patience. The whiff, Flurry was not punished, but here comes that arm destruction coming out to play.
Oh boy. Nice counter hit. Wasn't able to convert that to bigger damage. And Kirbio taking a risk with the wake up light jab.
And that's going to allow ourselves to get the side switch, putting Proteus into the counter. Kirbio has so much meter, so much life, and we're going to block the flurry, and this is looking to be their round.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the round out here. It's the launch, send the super. So let's go up one more round, tying it up once again.
1-1. Proteus, though, one more round in set point and able to eliminate Kirbio for this entire tournament. Remember, this is losers round 1, meaning that both of these people are fighting for their tournament life.
Oh, nice. Got the DP pickup here.
Double DP pickup right to the flurry, and we still want to spend that meter.
You don't jump on Vayne. That's where he gets his biggest combo routes, anti-airs, and actually puts ourselves in the corner. That's a great BC from Kirbio. All right, what's the set play? Try to get the auto shimmy set up.
BC away, but oh!
Careful here. One arm destruction away. The falling JU, and that's victory for Proteus. 3-1 over Kirbio.
And it was over so quickly. One misplaced jump allowed Proteus to be in the position to have such optimal combo rating. Not only were we dumping out damage, but we put our opponent in the corner.
Right.
It was just, we were just looping bad situation after bad situation.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's so stressful trying to fight Vayne because it's a lot of caution on the approach here. You're looking for that arm destruction. If you get a little too overzealous and you get launched, and that's going to be extended combo to corner, as we saw Proteus all too happy for Kirbio to jump in and make massive refunds on terms of damage here, because we did see, what, that was like a 60% combo for a single anti-air? So
A single anti-air.
Vayne.
And really it was just Proteus having to use arm destruction as both our approach, our damage dealer, and our long-range poke. And Kirbio was waiting for some sort of heavy arm destruction, and then they saw it as a signal to do their approach as Belial.
Yeah, absolutely. Up next, we're going to get that PPMAN up against Shinku. It'll be Fairy, and I believe versus Meg.
Ooh, Fairy, the Indiana Jones of Granblue.
Yeah, I mean, she does do a lot of battle with Whip. I see you, I see you.
Not only that, but we do the Indiana Jones slide. Fairy, another character with multiple, another character who could act independently thanks to Gigi, putting Gigi out, and we also have Beppo as our DP. Not the best DP. Do you think it's a pretty good DP or a pretty bad DP?
I think it's a fine DP. It does the job.
It does the job, because I've seen a lot of Fairy mains, let's just say, complain about their DP.
When he gets the opponent off here, I don't know why you complain.
I think it's the startup? I'm not sure.
Not with the EX version, but I mean, if they're worried about the light and medium getting blocked down, I mean, that's just standard for, like, DPs in general. But EX and Ultimate, still pretty solid. It is probably the unfortunate factor of, like, that is, like, the one thing that she has, because you can kind of get called out a little bit with the range. It's the angle, generally, of, like, those DPs that becomes, like, such a problem. But once they get close, Ultimate DP can certainly put the opponent back to the mid-screen here in a spot where you can just set out GG. Now, on the side of Meg, we might see some excellent navigation around, like, medium and heavy from Fairy here, because you're able to use dorsal fin to make that approach. You get some safety on top of it if you send off fireballs there for plus frames. Additional knockdown potential if you go for the heavy ender off of it. So there's a lot of aerial navigation that we could see from Meg in the matchup.
Aerial navigation for the character that swims.
I mean, the shark kind of flies, so.
A flying shark, skybound shark.
Sharknado, yeah.
Yes. But still, you were not joking when we were telling our viewers at home that there was a healthy smattering of characters.
Yeah.
We had Vayne, Belial, and now in our top 8, we have a Fairy versus a Meg. Who would have thought? Nobody. But who's going to enjoy it? Everyone.
Absolutely. We're going to get our button check going here in just a moment, so thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us here for the final run of Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. Look at our next wave of top 8s after this. Got a little bit of, what, we have Street Fighter after this, and
Street Fighter 3.
And Street Fighter 3 and 2XKO. We'll round it out.
That is absolutely correct. It is such a cool feeling to be in this hallway. If you ever have an interest in coming to Texas Showdown next year, just do it. Effing do it. Go. Vibes are great, games are great, and the food, oh Lord, the food, it is not a lie, it is not overhyped.
Believe in victory.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always great to come out for Texas barbecue, of course. One of the stronger regions of that fair.
Yeah, no, totally ruined barbecue for me. So I do like the ability to use button checks. When I'm up there, I want to know that my buttons are doing everything, but also by doing the button check in this way, it allows me to get a little bit more acclimated to the pressure. Top 8 situation, especially at Texas Showdown, is not quite a relaxing endeavor.
Yeah, it certainly can be stressful. Man, we'll see what we end up playing in this matchup here, because if it is Meg, we're trying to do super input here? Okay, you got it. All right, so back into it we go. Character select. Should be Meg up against Fairy. A character that I'm, again, surprised to see is still kind of out there. We have a few good Megs out in the online space for sure, and there's a handful that are still kind of competing with the character, but there are some characters that have really outshined Meg, but she does have her own, great toolkit as compared to some of the higher tiers. Again, like that frame trap pressure that she's capable of, especially after projectile play, is certainly a force to be reckoned with. But against Fairy, I'm really interested to see how we navigate, because Dorsal right here will be the call against Genspest.
And that's going to allow the shark grab to be, it's going to be a factor. And this is what Meg wants, to be able to call out the girl for another mix-up in the corner. And there's the in-edge Joe swing, stalling just short to see whatever Shinku does.
Nice, got the up dog here to call it the JN.
Oh, up dog because it's what's up.
There is a dog that goes upward. Nice, the medium conversion, should we get SBA?
Especially with 100 meter, obviously. Shinku, SBA with the finisher. What a great early start. But still, one more hit, and we should be able to find it now.
Battle 2.
Round up, and that's the problem once you get backed up against the wall. Nice! Far heavy. Actually denies the button press coming out for PPMAN. I wonder what the startup, maybe a medium there.
Yeah.
All right, GG, and we can just ignore it. At the outset, ignore it because it's not active, but man, what an air-to-air for PPMAN. Does get the hula hoop back ultimate to push for corner.
We got the corner. We're sending out GG one more time, and this is what Fairy wants.
Whoa, what a backdash to avoid the DP.
Yeah, looks like that shark got put on the bait hook.
Watch it, nice spot dodge here. No ultimate shark, and threatening with 5L is great, but Dorsal to close the gap. It's safe, so we can't try to challenge out there. Get to the chip. Nice dash light. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, Shinku was able to bully so much distance. Here comes Beppo with the DP, putting ourselves in a fatal situation. GG not quite enough to get the chip damage kill, so we're going to go for the hula hoop and finish that round. We're tied up. Pretty competitive set.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Dropping that combo on the west side of the screen there. That should have been a conversion in a super.
There's the Dawson drill, light one, hula hoop, pushes away. That's going to force Shinku on the approach. We're staying right outside the whip, but still we get grabbed and got.
Ooh, good dash light.
Going right past GG2, but still slamming on the normals. Here comes the far whip, and there's the shark.
What are we resetting for? That was a full conversion we could have had on the side of Shinku there for the corner. Could have done back special, convert off the wall, but won't be doing so. PPMAN will gladly take advantage of the side swap here.
And I really like how PPMAN is using GG, PP, GG, good.
All right, nice triple attack here with the Raging Chain finish. Game up for PPMAN, and we got to clean this up here because there's a lot of damage being left off the table here on the side of Shinku. I mean, we have corner conversions that can deal upwards of 50% damage depending upon the resources you have available. We're not showcasing any of it. I mean, Meg hurts. We're just not seeing it yet.
Yeah, that shark's bite has definitely been defanged a bit, and I wonder if it's just because of the top 8 situation, or is Shinku not prepared to be in these openings?
Let's see. There's a light to interrupt the dash. Pence did quick recovery, so another 5L. Oh, dash light shuts down the startup here coming from PPMAN. Throw.
Early start. Shinku still gets BC'd away, and PPMAN, that's going to be a big whip, but they get away with murder.
Nice neutral jump here. Avoids the back. Or actually, EX special, yeah.
Here comes the Raging Strike. Is this going to be that big damage that Zero's looking for? Not quite.
That was super opportunity. Shinku continuously dropping our combos out here.
Okay, here goes Shinku holding it, dashing back, going for the wall.
Oh, nice. Got the far medium there. That's going to work out.
What kind of opening was that? Dash far jump to Raging Strike. Well, it landed and it got the round.
Just missed the heavy there. Actually called out by the dive from PPMAN. 2M, not close enough to the wall. Nice interrupt on the dorsal.
Not quite close enough for the Shark, but still, PPMAN has a side straight raging chain. We're going to keep this combo going with the hula hoop, followed up in the corner.
Great combo routing here, threatening a victory once again. Up dog, and in a full conversion because GG was still in the background.
That's right. Sometimes you just want to get GG out of your mind. You feel like just because he has the touchies, you're okay, but no, he's lingering and he's going to go ahead and kill you.
Threatening with 5L. Nice, 2Us, the 2U from Shinku.
Hula hoop is blocked. Jump back just to keep away from Meg. Meg getting whipped away. Oh, we went for the dorsal fin, but Beppo right to GG and the hula and the whip grab. Good sequence.
So BC, Guest Pence, the push for corner. Ah, yeah, committed. Didn't think that we were going to stay airborne with the JM there. Nice off the wall launching. What do you do here? You spend it, right? Yes, you do. We got to refund that brave point.
Good going. We fund the brave point, keep our opponent in the corner. How's Shinku going to approach?
Oh, trying to go for the safe jab, but got a little overzealous. And the handshake too far. Off the wall, big damage with no brave points on your side.
Holding it down, but still, PPMAN fighting back bravely, but thanks to the wall combo, Shinku gets that round.
That was actually interesting. So setting up Mari, that sacrificed a bit of damage there that we could have gotten a little bit more. Generally at that range, like until you get a hard knockdown, setting up Mari is not ideal. It's definitely a knowledge check. So 1-all in the set.
Yeah, it's 1-all. PPMAN does not have 2 wins.
Nice 5L.
There's GG. You got to keep that in mind. Beppo with the pickup. GG one more time.
Oh, what a throw. Calling out that roll.
And you can see PPMAN knew that their opponent was going to just wait for GG. Too much blocks on the mental stack.
Nice 2M conversion with Raging Chain in a perfect round.
That was just mental stack, mental stack, mental stack. Very just, I don't know, there's just something about this character that can make you frustrated and forget so many elements, just like that. What are we talking about?
Yeah, unfortunately, the moment you stand up, you're going to get caught low with that 5L at that range.
Good use of the dorsal fin right now. Here comes Shinku with the jump in, doesn't get the follow-up, allowing PPMAN to get the recovery.
Oh, nice 5L into GG. Oh, yeah, already gone and out, but at least get the side swap.
Shinku.
Commitment to the jump in, saw with the JH. There we go, quick light.
We should be spending it just to get the kill. Excellent. So Shinku gets the next round. And PPMAN, it's been pretty close, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, we are doing great at controlling a lot of the tendencies that Meg wants to get away with here. It's the damage output that you're really losing out on because Meg just needs so few hits to get victory. No, a couple close heavies, especially for a counter hit.
That's the thing, that's what you were talking about before, Zero, that Shinku has not been able to get all that damage needed, allowing PPMAN to play their game a lot more calmly.
Nice.
Use the 2U to GG, excellent.
Yeah, guarantees that we get the 100-meter. It's going to be super, of course. Extra damage and GG setup here. Nice safe jump in a full conversion. Doesn't even need the JL, but will get a finish here thanks to GG carrying the jump arc from Shinku.
Remember, this loses round 1. Both of these people are fighting for tournament life. Shinku and PPMAN just, it always feels bad to just make it to the top 8 and not have one of these people go home, huh?
I mean, it's a long road that they put on here. A great performance nonetheless. 2-1 in PPMAN's favor. Nice 2L.
Goes for the drill, finds the hula hoop. Here's GG. And thanks to Beppo was not able to get the combo, but we are at least got our opponent in the block string.
Yes, Pence, the threat. Yeah, but tries to deny GG, and Dorsal will get BC'd out.
2U to hula hoop. Great combo conversion. Jump back in. Both of these people. Okay, Shinku. Oh, no. BC.
Oh, what a light series here. All right, that's a corner carry. PPMAN looking great. Oh, the dodge. and use the invulnerability of DP to avoid the shark, but it's going to be PPMAN's demise who gave up that corner.
Oh, the
Life lead though, and will call out the dash heavy. Good spacing from PPMAN.
And that was one thing PPMAN was doing. A lot of those dash lights from Shinku were being stuffed that round, so PPMAN is in the right spot, forcing Shinku to do some sort of crazy shenanigans just to get in.
Nice guess, Pens. Up dog to put you right back into GG.
Here comes Shinku. We have the corner on with BC just to stop the pressure, but still we find our way in, spending the Brave point just so we can get a little bit more damage. Not quite to 100 meters, so we're still going to hold on to the corner.
Stagger, there's the 2M, full conversion, has the kill.
Had to loop it twice, but still Shinku knew what to do. At least they got the kill, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's the guaranteed bombo combo right there. Especially at that life point. There we go. Dash light here, trying to bait out a reaction here with those +4. Jabs, nice. See, there's that massive damage routing I'm talking about. The Mari setup, though, will sketch, but the character from PPMAN doesn't have a lot of options for Mari setup right in your face outside of just like a wake-up roll, which is so dangerous there.
And you can see Shinku smells blood in the water like a literal shark as we spend 3 points for the triple Raging Strike, and we got that round. Oh, man. The big damage is coming out to play. We're using our crystals more to beat our opponent with them than to counter. And I like this decision.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just that stable, guaranteed routing there at that life point. So instead of doing something fancy where you can potentially drop it, you just go for the consistent route there.
And once your opponent is at a life deficit, then you have to force them to play a little bit crazier. So I like this. You know, keep it simple, keep it winning. PPMAN jump back in it. Dorsal fin was called out. Great jump back from PPMAN, and we got the side switch too.
Watch it. All right, good fadeaway jump. What did we interrupt there? Oh, a projectile. Okay. All right, BC out. Yeah, excellent. Going for the down special here. Just gets a hard knockdown.
There's Beppo for the knockdown of the down. PPMAN staying away from Shinku's normals. Shinku has so little life. One little whip is going to go ahead and take him down, so we're just waiting for anything.
Just wanted to force a chip scenario here, and Shinku tried to go for alternate projectile, but an excellent spot dodge from PPMAN, threatening match point again.
Shinku doesn't want to get away, doesn't want to be eliminated so early, but Fairy, thanks to that drill, has been a much more aggressive start. Here comes the up dog, no GG, but now GG's on the floor, and thanks to the drill, ooh, I love that setup.
Yes. Oh, are you kidding me? What are we doing?
We're winning, Zero.
Not quite yet. All right, JM cross-up does get blocked, the dash light, the handshake whiffs off the wall. No.
Spot dodge makes it, here comes. Pushing ourselves in a chip damage situation. Dorsal fin is blocked. We use the PC, and here comes PPMAN. Jump back. We find the whip, and there we go. 3-2 victory going to PPMAN.
No, not the chant. Great set here from PPMAN. Again, that just showcases the amount of control you can have against Meg with Fairy. And yeah, I think very early on, dropping some of those combo routings was a little bit of Shinku's demise, but as the set went on, we got a little more comfortable here, but still, Meg against Fairy can be very tricky because she's kind of one note in terms of linear approach. You do have like Dorsal that you can kind of leap over the normals that we've seen from Fairy, as we saw several times throughout that set, but again, that is kind of one note, right? Because then you go for the back special, you jump right into the vacuum of doom, and you just kind of get pushed back full screen, you try again.
And especially since we have to keep the fight grounded, and then we have GG that's either forcing you to stay in position or just amplifying the damage. You're absolutely correct that there are just more tools that Fairy had over Meg. And also, just back to that previous point, I don't see any issue you have with. I don't see the issue you have with the PPMAN chance. They just want to show them that they're their #1 supporters.
Exactly. I never had an issue. I didn't say I had an issue.
They're #1 supporters.
I see. Up next, we're gonna have Elsa versus Proteus out here.
Oh man, Proteus. Proteus is becoming a favorite of mine just because they're taking the Vayne to such a high caliber. And people are playing at Proteus's pace, which is so interesting given that, well, the character is very slow.
I mean, that is the pace that Vayne will force you to play because much like Fairy, as we saw earlier, you have to take your time as you close that gap, right? Looking for the normals to try to roll through. Or in the case of arm destruction,
Spot dodge through.
spot dodge through.
Versus
See if that becomes a play factor here for Elsa. She puts in her button check character. In this matchup, I suspect we're going to get a little bit of Cagliostro play. I mean, I know we've seen Versusia out here. It's not a bad pick to go Versusia either, because then he can still zone out against Vayne. But I think Cagliostro might be more consistent here.
You're absolutely right with Versusia. Just because of the long buttons, that's one way we could fight slightly with that arm destruction range. But Cagliostro will have to make Vayne's approach difficult.
Exactly. Every time you try to set up a shield, you're going to get speared. If you try to do energy destruction, you're going to get speared. So, oh, no you don't. No you don't.
Seox?
I don't think I've seen Elsa play Seox.
Well, that will...
Yeah, even Proteus is like...
is that a thumbs up?
No. I didn't think so. Stop playing around. Oh, that was from the stage manager. Okay.
Okay. We
Fine, you got to see Seox one time. I'm sorry Riazzo didn't make it this weekend, folks, but...
Look at that. We saw Seox at top 8 at Texas Showdown. Wasn't that a great moment, Zero? We saw him. Did we see him fight? No. But we saw him. We saw him.
There was an appearance.
There was a cameo.
There was a sheesh.
So Vayne versus Cagliostro. It's really going to be up to Proteus how they're going to approach and how our Elsa is going to play the distance game. We have seen, remember before, that we were playing a quasi-grappler Cagliostro favoring the shimmy. So I don't know how they're going to do this, but it's going to be effective.
Should be looking for those spears at full range for this evil girl.
I think she's just misunderstood.
No, she's definitely evil. She's clearly using Lancelot's hair for evil purposes.
I would like to have Lancelot's hair.
Anyways.
Arm destruction right off the bat. Here comes Proteus. Check in with the dash lights. And already we're setting up the armor. And this is good. This is the typical Proteus blueprint for victory.
Yep, sit right on top of the shield so you can't get called out by a teleporter challenge from Aerial Button. Nice throw bait. Elsa, you sly individual.
And we use the teleport to continue on backing away, allowing Proteus to just contend with these dash lights and the rocks. And here come the traps.
And these are just all heavies. Heavy and the cancel for projectile out there. All right, block stun. I don't care about it. I'm going to get that punish out here. Full conversion with the ultimate flurry. A ton of damage on the table. Shields up.
And you can see Elsa back it up using the spot dodge. Oh man, spot dodge calculated,
no.
But falls victim to the trap. Elsa should be able to pick this up with the Raging Chain. And what a close first round.
So it should be noted that Elsa did not break under the fake outs from Proteus there. Proteus is swinging these far mediums that we're seeing right here to make it look like we're going for the energy destruction.
Yeah, you're right. Those animations are so similar. You have to really watch out for the big light trail from the axe.
Fake out though, another shield up, a dash light right through it here. Elsa finds a left-right scenario, but let's get a full conversion.
No, but we do definitely get the pickup off the dash light. Alexandria's going to put ourselves in the corner. There's the aerial trap that's going to force Proteus to just sit back and block, and the Alexandria pushes him into it for this big combo.
Oh, nice 2H rock set up here. Fire away, another heavy. Dash light to heavy again. That's not going to be whip punish, I believe. Oh, it is actually, excuse me.
God, catches him in the middle of the spot dodge. What a great set from Elsa. And this is what we were talking about that Proteus had to contend with. The approach from Vayne is not going to be so easy when you're dealing with Cagliostro.
All right, taking a moment to think about it here. It wasn't necessarily wrong, but this is where Vayne kind of struggles, right? This is one of those matchups where, like, yes, Vayne is good, but there's a character that can kind of play around what his game plan is, make things a little tricky. Energy destruction clearing out all hexes. Nice throw from Elsa.
And now Proteus is in the bad part of town, especially with his false bodies. That's going to be one more element we have to deal with. Here comes the jump scare. It just gives us a little bit of breathing room.
See there, nice clash, no throw. I think we tried to go for 5U by the looks. Oof.
And that teleport is kind of being used as a quasi option select, where Elsa is able to see what Proteus wants to do and react accordingly. Big arm destruction.
Nice. Goes to the back throw. JH not opening up yet. Nice BC from Proteus.
We want to keep the offense going. Here comes Elsa, far normal. Oh, but we challenge. Excellent.
Big swing off the dash heavy. Watch it close heavy. Not going to open up. Wanted to bait. This is going to go off the wall. Oh, we dropped it.
Unfortunate. Now Elsa has time to approach 6XL. Oh, but we run into the light. Here comes the flurry. This time we do it one more time. Again, a second drop.
All right, so that should be close to the corner here. And now with this opener off the launcher, it will be a round and another game for Elsa. 2-0 lead.
Elsa really feels comfortable in this Vayne matchup. Just everything that Proteus has been relying on, our combos, our arm destructions, it's not helping them. It's either we're getting a drop or these setups are just not guaranteed.
Cagliostro just has the advantage in this matchup. On paper, it is playing out exactly the way you would expect it here.
Maybe you're right. Maybe she is evil.
Well, now you see it.
Oh.
She fooled this golden retriever of an individual into stealing a lock of Lancelot's hair for naughty experiments.
And she fooled this commentator because this is some evil setups right now, Zero, especially in the
nice
corner.
Overhead attempts.
But we're still going to continue the pressure off of the Alexandria.
Oh my goodness. Arm destruction, the Ultimate Edition, trying to settle in. Nice spot dodge. Good recognition about the animation from Elsa there.
Proteus looking to be in the right position. Spot dodges the ultimate. Trevin even landing the arm destruction, falls victim to the rock, and Elsa's on set point, one more round away from eliminating Proteus from this tournament.
All right, nice. Got the medium energy destruction to make the approach, and I like the backdash to remove the hexes, but we run into spear. Good spot dodge within heavy range, and challenges the 5U Elsa in complete control right now.
Especially with the run-up throw, the good tech from Proteus, holding down back, using the BC to get some distance, challenging with the lights, and the BC from Elsa is alone, because we want to keep that corner, and the floor gets the wall bounce. Do we get the pickup? Yes, we do!
Yeah, I mean, good to see the consistency come back here from Proteus. Okay, that was sick. Using the medium arm destruction, it does avoid the spear from Elsa. I thought for sure we'd get sniped. Looked up fake outs, looking for a spot dodge.
Yeah, Vayne doesn't have a lot of real tools to skip this neutral, so we're going to have to use some good old chicanery to try to bait something out from Elsa, but still the calculator manages to get them, but then we get the pickup off the light chain to the skybound art, and that's going to be a kill. A much needed round for Proteus to put some confidence back into him.
I think we need to abandon trying to bait out against Elsa. She is such an insane reactionary player. We've seen her pull the trigger with skybound arts on approaching opponents before. Proteus is going to have to figure out a different game plan.
It looked like Proteus won that last.
Elsa is a rhythm game player. You're not going to bait out on a quick reaction. She has the Ami reactions.
She has the reads, the timing, and the rhythm, and especially going to find a way to beat your way through. Here comes the beats per minute.
There it is, the finish. Elsa 3-0 over Proteus.
Still though, Proteus showing everybody at home why Vayne is a great character, and you should not be sleeping on him.
Vayne's so sick. Just a little bit shy of being great. He's good.
He's good.
He's just not great.
You just need the right pilot.
Yeah, and Proteus is that correct pilot, right? Once you have that mindset of trying to play that mid-screen game, really bait out reactions from the opponent, then there's a lot of opportunities there, especially when you play within that shield range. But trying to fake out reactions from Elsa is a gargantuan feat to try to accomplish, because she is so quick to just hold down back, will only react when she needs to with like a quick call out on a reversal. I mean, she is just one tough nut to crack when it comes to opening things up and playing around with expectations. I'm surprised even shimmies work on her.
Not to mention Elsa's playing Cagliostro, a character that is so good at stacking the deck in her favor, thanks to traps, thanks to teleports. So even when we don't know what to do, we can put ourselves in a position so we can adjust accordingly with great option selects.
Absolutely. So great movement here from Elsa. She continues for a potential run back. against BSG. But up next, we get into CharCharRealSmooth up against PPMAN. It will be Vera up against Fairy. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, actually, now that I think about it, because it's going to, so the game plan is going to be for CharChar to immediately install.
Yes.
We're going to want that extra aerial movement here to close the gap against Fairy, because I know for a fact CharChar does not want to deal with far medium or far heavy.
And
Does not have the patience for it.
And we saw CharChar do that before. Remember how they were dealing with Semi-Atom and all of Lil Wayne's visual noise? By going for the transformation, they could just sail above it all.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that plays out if PPMAN can kind of control the pace, because PPMAN, as we saw, is excellent at controlling the pace, especially against Meg in that last set.
Yeah.
These two, again, online warriors. They both crossed paths several times before in various online brackets.
And this is where Fairy could run into some trouble, is that her damage output is not as strong.
I don't know.
So?
Like, no, I think it is definitely. I see where you're coming from, though, because you're talking about like death by 1,000 cuts at the full screen range.
Correct.
Which is definitely a snowball effect in and of itself. But once we close that gap, like I think that's where it changes. So you're definitely not wrong. It's about that close range that's going to be very terrifying, because the thing of it is when Vera closes it, closes it, stop it. Not you. It's on the Fairy going, like, oh gosh, CharChar. But when Fairy can get these initial setups with GG, there is a lot of damage potential on the table, especially when backed up by meter, especially with all the resource routing that we do have in terms of like up dog, and just really being able to cycle through set play for that corner. But Vera, the explosivity, you're absolutely right. That is going to come out to shine here, especially when you think about like the ultimate back special being able to close the gap almost in a flash, which we know CharChar does quite often. Depends upon resource management here, and I foresee a lot of break counters in our future in this matchup. Again, CharChar, I don't think, unless we changed in a moment of meditation while sitting out in the crowd, does not have the patience for this matchup.
No, CharChar just does not want to deal with block pressure. I will spend the BP just to reset the situation.
Right. All right, so button check has been completed. It's time to lock in. How much further can CharChar go?
It really depends on how soon can CharChar get that transformation and just sail above all of Fairy's nonsense.
And I don't think PPMAN's going to get the chance. So it's going to be off of a super install. I don't think it's going to be off of just the traditional 5U, like going for the tick throw setup where we get like a quick jab and then 5U right in. PPMAN will have the reaction to go for light interrupt on that approach.
Coliseum.
Picking our tracks, putting ourselves in the ideal situation, and in this battle of the Coliseum, the fate of these two fighters will be decided for Texas Showdown. Vera versus Fairy, PPMAN versus CharChar. Let's see how this settles.
Trying to get a quick interrupt there, big jumping, and already the 5U. I'm shocked. What I said would not happen
totally happened. And already, here comes that explosive damage we were talking about, Zero. And CharChar is keeping this corner, forcing PPMAN into a...
See, there it is. That quick ult back special there. Closing the gap, and it denies GG, forces a block. All right. Oh, no, we dropped it!
Oh, but we didn't even get the side switch. How unfortunate for PPMAN, but still, we're going to continue the damage. The life bar is even, miraculously so.
Okay, good web swing there, after a jump install, no less.
Very swing.
Oh! Oh no! While landing, we still got the super, and the final bit of health eradicated.
Gigantic beam from CharChar, but let's see if they can get the transformation so soon.
Now look, backing off here. Luminaria set up. I like the change of pace here. Yeah, so we back off, force PP to make the approach, and we can interrupt with Dash Light. Sitting right on top of Luminaria, good play.
Here comes GG, good blocking from CharChar. PPMAN going a little bit more aggressive.
Tried it.
That
was the 5U, quick 2L interaction coming from PPMAN though.
Here comes GG. You know you got to be very careful how you approach CharChar, because we got that 5U. Bust out of the corner, gets the jump in. No, that's that traditional transformation.
That's what I expect to hear off of some of the strikes, but does get the low, converts with GG. Super to carry.
Now we dropped this combo in the previous round. Let's see if PPMAN was able to clean it up, and they did. Oh no! flash kick to snipe Fairy out of the air.
Nice low.
Long range low. Here comes GG, jump away, and up dog got it, and PPMAN got that one.
Yes, ultimate guest pen, slow down the rate of fall, so 1 round apiece.
Battle 3.
And that was even with CharChar transform, so it doesn't feel like transformation is a quick guaranteed way for victory.
Oh no, not a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination, just much easier for the approach since CharChar doesn't have like a traditional projectile, has to rely on Luminaria to set up, but you're in a vulnerable position when you summon Luminaria. Alright, yeah, the ult, maybe expected guest pence there. GG came through in the clutch. Nice shimmy, dash light. This corner damage is going to come into play.
I like the roll through as well, just to get the side switch. Here comes GG, forcing
No,
CharChar to use the roll too.
I can't believe it. Wake up roll out of the corner. Quite the gamble from CharChar. Expecting a neutral jump, so it's a hard read on the scenario from CharChar.
Using Luminaria, but the Opdog stops the approach. Here comes GG.
Nice. BC in the BC. We're going to die no matter what, so we may as well use it if we got it.
Looks like CharChar is still holding on to their BC tendencies. They just don't want to hold that pressure. I can understand why. Let's get to the rhythm. Let's get to where I feel comfortable with.
No, I would 100% defend that one because, again, he was within a range that even with those brave points, you were still going to die. So get the spacing away as fast as you can by spending those brave points as opposed to dying with them. All right, quick light.
Here comes GG, backs away, making it not a factor. Here comes the low. CharChar being clipped in the legs, down back and playing really patient, seeing if PPMAN is going to commit. Oh, but doesn't get anything off the whip Beppo.
Yeah, maybe a 5L would have been faster there, huh?
Oh my god, these long range lows are being a thorn in CharChar's slide. Big jump in.
Nice 2L. Actually, just defend there. Oh, we need 1 strike and it's over. Ah, not this one. Wait a minute. Oh, you got it. What did we press, PPMAN? No full animation off of it, though, so a little bit of damage off the table, but still, CharChar steals a round.
That could have been anyone's round. It was a rather scramble, and here comes CharChar. GG, dash in. I don't want to deal with it. I want you to deal with me. Dash lights into the corner one more time, and I stopped the Dawson kick.
Oh, we could have converted a bit further. I wonder why we reset. 5U, works out.
Transformation is on deck.
Throw. Stagger here, nice PC away. Oh, you still commit!
Oh no! And this is going to be all CharChar. Look at that meter, look at the resources. Let's just go ahead and make it a little bit stylish. And CharCharRealSmooth gets that 1 game, ties it up in a explosive round.
You can't get rid of the menace that is CharChar. Despite BCing away after a flurry, CharChar still commits with an ultimate one.
Round 4 seconds in, we already used our first break point.
Oh, missed the cross up. Has to respect the corner position now. Good block.
CharChar playing this extremely patient. Here comes PPMAN, gets BC. Luminary comes in, but we hang right over it.
Oh, nice jump in with the medium. Okay, super install, but not a safe position to do so.
Oh man. Is it going to be worth it to eat this combo for the install? I want to see what happens. Oh! Oh, we didn't commit to it! What a dive in, what a missed opportunity, and still BC away from CharChar. Here comes it, and now PPMAN forced to use their Brave Crystals, but still CharChar is holding on to the corner and holding on to the momentum.
Yep, good round up here from CharChar.
Battle 2. Engage.
Opening gambit. Interesting.
Here comes GG full screen. That's going to force CharChar in the block, and now PPMAN runs in for the up dog, and now CharChar's in the corner. Normally when we see CharChar, they're holding it down, and now they run into Fairy's offense.
All right, nice. Just get Gaspen's corner position. Nice life lead for PPMAN as well. Good roll. CharChar so active on defense, but the up dog puts you right back in there.
We managed to get out of the corner, but still PPMAN was able to call out with some impeccable defense, and that was all PPMAN first round. Losers quarterfinal. 1 round away to put yourselves in the losers final section. Important position.
Who makes it to the first to 3? All right, the block. Just respecting the spacing here, but Wall bounce, PPMAN will convert with another GG setup. Ooh, denies the jump with up dog. All right, guess pens, no escape. And look, we're sitting in that Granblue zone.
Oh!
Okay, let's get another throw here.
It was only a regular throw, no transformation. And the transformation's right there. 2 throws back to back.
2L is the opener here. And plenty of damage on the table here for CharChar.
Especially since CharChar still has 100
Not a
meter.
chance.
Oh, that was your one chance. And that's going to seal the round, seal the game, and put CharChar 2-1 against PPMAN.
Yep, that reset was great, right? Because you're trying to bait out, you're resetting the damage mitigation, so your next interaction guarantees kill, and it adds a little bit of stress to PPMAN in the corner, leading to victory here for CharChar.
Oh, good.
2-1 lead on CharChar's side.
Oh, man, counter hit from PPMAN, and that's going to put some wind in their sails. We're in the corner, spot dodging to deal with anything that comes our way, and this is what we see a lot.
Oh! Yeah, run up. It's going to be that GG.
You definitely want to run up when you see GG on the floor, because if you want to run past this roll up, but you keep forgetting that a lot of Fairy's normals put you right back into that range.
Sudden guest pets range. Yeah, the ultimate one. That's going to activate immediately.
Yeah, we were catching CharChar moving forward with that one.
Get that far poke. Guest pens. Keeps you away. Ooh, good block on the up dog.
Spot dodging after the BC, we weren't really feeling the approach. And CharChar dashing with the 2 light, claiming so much space and forcing PPMAN to use their break point.
Watch it. Big jump heavy.
And that's one of the disadvantages of playing Fairy. When we have these long-range normals, it's so easy to get jumped in on. And much-needed transformation on CharChar's side.
Oh, denies it with the back special, but an up dog to steal back the turn and get out of the corner. Quick interrupt there.
PPMAN has 63 meters, so we're super close to get something big, but CharChar lands a throw, holding our position, and again, the Brave Counter was been spent.
All right, a little bit of far range shimmy, no brave points on either side, like you said. Ooh, 2U, not gonna work out. Push full screen here.
Good distance Illuminary, forcing.
Oh!
Air upon air movement. I was higher. No, I'm higher. What amazing counterplay on top of counterplay.
Huge movement there from CharChar to still get the victory.
Commit to the spot dodge. GG's on the floor, forcing CharChar to block. How we're going to see the approach. Luminary forcing the Indiana Jones swing. And okay, I like the drill just to get some space, but
Nice
still.
throw. Right, dash light. Charging in front of that GG. What a 2M. All right.
Good confirm.
See if PPMAN could tie things up. All right, nice guess pens.
Yeah, they're really content on staying in this range 2 area, not really going to be pressing the issue. We're going to be using the
Oh, quick spot dodge. Immediate call from CharChar. A tall order, though, still in this round.
But now the air movement from CharChar is available. Flash kick still finds a way to get hit by the up dog.
Close to victory here, close to tying things up, but the 2U opens up against PPMAN off the wall. Big dash heavy conversion.
And CharChar still has 82 meters, so we can definitely close it out after the next interaction.
Oh, missed the throw punish.
Yeah, you don't want to be dying with Brave Tears. PPMAN, good block. Can we get the counter? Yes, we do.
Nice, tying it all up, 2-all in the set.
That was definitely a punish that Fairy was able to do. Right distance, so many of her specials can confirm a good amount of distance at a distance that normally a character has to struggle with, approaching.
Yeah. I mean, gosh, the way that CharChar has been navigating the space is something to be proud of here. Just take a moment to reassess. I don't think there's a whole lot on the side of CharChar that's too wrong. It's just sometimes PPMAN's making solid reads. And I think taking a big risk of going for super like that, it worked the one time. I don't think it'll work a second time unless if you see PPMAN really commit to something in that range.
But at the same time, you, the player, are asking yourself, maybe I could do it again.
Whoa.
Maybe they're not expecting it. Or they weren't expecting that one.
Oh, nice. So let's get the dive.
Hula hoop sending out GG. That's going to force CharChar to back away.
Ooh, nice. Up dog to push away again.
Here comes GG. I like this. Let's throw GG right after Beppo because we're at the right position.
So jump back here. Nice fade away. The BC just too far.
not the worst position for CharChar, but PP still death by 1,000 cuts. No use of the Indiana Jones, but the throw finds the mark. One more hit, and we go for the wild super. And you were right, Zero. It didn't work.
Told you gotta find these commitments. You have other reversals. You have an EXDP. You can go for that.
We haven't.
You would die, but
No, we're really committed with using the break points for our reversal.
right.
Luminary coming up. There we go. Early transformation. That's how we got our first victory of the set. PPMAN take it to the air.
Ooh, nice 2L. Bring it back here with the ultimate back special.
And gets the side switch too. Break point still being spent.
We're starting to call out when we're going to go for that break point with a spot dodge here.
There comes Beppo. And PPMAN at a great position.
Ooh, waiting for that anti-air opportunity. Nice low block on the 2U.
Yeah, CharChar sometimes will just down back and wait. But unfortunately, that's not going to make PPMAN do something really stupid.
Well, we are waiting for that back special potentially because that is our jump scare threat, but it's not going to work out here as we get called out, and GG with an excellent conversion. 3-2 victory on the side of PPMAN in a grueling set. And something to be proud of here for CharChar, taking another step further in his success at top 8s in a live setting here. So congratulations to CharChar, but PPMAN still advances into the series.
You bring up a good point, Zero. A lot of people get hung up about their individual placement, but really it's about where you were last year. The path of strength, the path of improvement is one that you walk where you compare yourself now to compare yourself to the past. So the fact that CharChar was able to do better now than Texas Showdown, even though they didn't get to the final dance, is something to be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's always been interesting to watch the storyline of CharChar throughout the years of Granblue Rising, just to see the growth that he's made. Is really tremendous. I mean, it was really exciting to see that first appearance at CEO for his first top 8 at a live event, and now doing it pretty consistently here. It's truly a sight to be holding. Ever committed to Vera. His play style, despite being a little terrifying to deal with, is still pretty strong out there, and it's his decision making and knowledge of the game that really helps him find that success. It can be considered reckless in some regard, but it's not without calculation when he goes into it.
Yeah, calculated risk is the way I would describe it too. Just because, even though we talk about the hefty use of BC, the sudden supers, there's a method to the madness, and when
it's instinct.
Yeah, it's instinct. And where CharChar is doing it, it really feels like they're resigned to their fate no matter what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I do say like it's calculated risk, but there are some cases where CharChar is very much like, I'm just going to do it.
Oh, go. What are you going to do about it?
Self-admitted, I'm just going to do it. That's kind of what it is.
Those are the players that are the most frustrating to deal with.
They're terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying to deal with because we don't know whether or not they know to be afraid or they are afraid and they just don't care.
And yeah, and then you're just doubting yourself. Like, did I get red? Was that just luck? I don't know.
All right, so yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just that I don't know, and then you start doubting yourself, and when you doubt yourself, that's when CharChar has you.
All right, up next is going to be Incendiate versus BSG for our winners final. It's going to be Vasaraga up against Lowain.
Vasaraga and Lowain, definitely a matchup that BSG has fought numerous times over at Frosty Faustings.
Yes.
So he definitely is one player who knows how to deal with the visual noise, as we kept saying. Savage Rampage, the armor is going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be key.
Your Soul Forge is a key factor in this matchup. That is correct.
But still, the story of today is, will BSG get the big one today?
That is very true. It's ever closer here. We've been in this position before in grand finals up against Riazo. Might be able to make that return, but Incendiate might be able to put on a nice little show here. Again, Siegfried is an option for BSG. Look at them. Both of them are picking their alternate character as a button check here.
Just they want to change up the visual because they're going to be seeing their mains quite a bit for this winner's final.
Catalina.
I would be surprised if we end up going Catalina for the Vasaraga matchup here. Lowain has so many tools that can kind of make life miserable for Vasaraga.
So many ways to get through that armor too. So.
Yes.
And Catalina is one of those characters that is, like, you do the big hit, you get the crumple. I agree that Lil Wayne would be the better choice, and that's not because I love Lil Wayne as a player.
But Siegfried also pretty solid choice when it comes to facing off against Lil Wayne. In terms of character choice for BSG, either one cannot go wrong.
It could be that we see the Siegfried early just to get a little bit of extra data. I don't know, but Siegfried, a very solid character. Big buttons, big moves, big knockdowns.
Yeah, using the fireball will take down both Sammy and Tomi scenarios. You do have opportunity to challenge that ultimate wield now. Excellent range with far heavy. A beautiful 2H. And also Orkin, a great tool. A quick light swipe there can clear out the field.
Yeah, everybody loves their Orchid. But nope, we're going to get the Vasaraga. We're going to stay committed. One thing we really got we got to be committed, watching out for is the shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle has been pivotal for BSG to get that much needed damage.
Oh yeah, because you do get your corner carry off of it, especially when it's armored. It kind of helps out with some jump ins as a pseudo anti-air.
Yeah, because Vasaraga is just so big. He's so big, even though he's moving forward, it's an anti-air. But still, there's the Lil Wayne. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. What an interesting combination of characters. And even though I've seen this matchup so many times, I'm still thrilled to watch it. Let's go, bro. This match is going to be totally tubular. Sorry, I got a little bit infected with the Lil Wayne-isms.
I see. You went back to Saved by the Bell, huh?
Chaw, bro.
Here we go. Terrifying round start is on the table here. All right, skedaddle. I thought so. It was going to be a backdash immediately for Lil Wayne, who can set up Sammy Tomi and be in a comfortable range to try to parry.
The BlueSkyGuy is not afraid, not too frustrated. We're not even using the break points to get this way because they're very comfortable in this match. This is winners finals too, so whoever takes this will be in the grand final situation, and already we got the Raging Strike.
Does get the Soul Forge. We'll want to cap out for a bit and not spending Soul Forge right now until we get the opportunity to wipe out Sammy Tomi for a good long while.
With the first throw, putting us in. We got 100 meters. Now the question is, when are they going to spend it? Are we going to use it? Ooh, Instinct keeps him away.
Excellent instinction there. Does get the low swipe. All right, dash light. Nice approach, and Incendiate should be able to get the kill off of this.
And this is why we can't count Lil Wayne's damage out. When that guy has meter, we don't even need to use our Skybound. Ultimate Awesome Sauce, Catalina and Rockets, they can just really put the damage on the table, forcing BlueSkyGuy to contend with it.
Nice, Savage Rampage into Guard Crush.
Instinction gets the knockaway. Here comes it. We go for the hide. Nothing dead. We do it one more time. Big damage on the table.
Oh, look at this. Set the height, able to get the heightened launch here so we can get that safe opportunity to install with the Soul Forge. But Incendiate still finds a way out. Going to carry with the Catbot.
Using the ultimate awesome sauce. We're on the west side of the corner. Here comes the overhead ho, bro. And the Rockets. Great defense from BlueSkyGuy. And we're still taking the throw.
Nice ult extinction there. Taking out both Sammy Tomi.
With a single swipe. That's how beast mode Vasaraga is.
Nice! Got the backdash into 2U.
And we know what's coming up. Raging Strike to the pyramid. Let's pop off those Roman candles. Now, I don't think this is going to kill, but it's definitely going to make BlueSkyGuy not very happy.
Jeez, the command grab connects. One more touch.
Oh, but the dash heavy going right over belly flop, diving into the pool of our first victory. Incendiate just narrowly taking that one.
That was such a gamble, and it paid off splendidly. I wouldn't have expected a wake up dash heavy. Are you kidding me? With that life?
From that distance. And it's not like Vasaraga is doing any fireballs to jump over it.
Well, it was a commitment to run, so that means he has to come to a full stop to block, or we just try to roll through, which we weren't ready for it. All right, nice. Actually parrying the battalion.
Come at me, bro. Belly flopping over the Savage Rampage. We now got the corner. Vasaraga, though, we managed to get the Instinction after it, and there goes the second Savage Battalion.
All right, let's get the launcher there just a bit. Instinction to push with Battalion again. Nice BC. Jeez, but so hard. Dash heavy pickup. Quite there yet for the kill.
No, we're going to go ahead and reset, give ourselves the armor, forcing the CH to do something really big. Here comes the homing wheel, but it doesn't matter. We plant the sight down for the Savage Rampage, and that's going to be a first needed round for Blue Sky Guy.
Oh, big jump on the awesome sauce of the JL. Nice jump away from the command grab.
Ultimate awesome sauce. I mean, heavy awesome sauce, no real combo from the follow-up. Extinction. Oh my god! I guess Dash Heavy is going to be a button to contend with.
If you're going to come walking at me without armor, Dash Heavy it is. A 2L, but not enough to take everything out in front of us here.
You want to hold on to that corner. Here comes the Incendiate. Lands the strike chain. There's the heavy awesome sauce. We should see it one more time. Nope. We're going to use the human pyramid, and that's all sure. We're going to pop off the Roman candles, and we don't even need to use the rest of the dismantled human pyramid because the fireworks is more than enough to take that.
Exactly. Good round up here for Incendiate. Nice, but the jump, hold on. Oh boy, nice little Savage Rampage, but Incendiate not getting opened up. Not even on health, and again, the BC bait. Backdash away with the 2U.
Good use of the air. Good use of the backdash, but the extinction still. Savage Rampage pants it down. Here comes the combo right to the command grab, giving ourselves a little bit of armor so we can deal with whatever BS comes our way.
Nice. The low poke here. Launch with the ultimate Battalion of Fear. Tech actually saves BSG there.
And we stop the Hell Wheel. Excellent. Extinction coming up. We're going to block it one more time. What a challenge off the run.
But we didn't have the meter to get the full Raging Chain. A little bit of a desperate attempt to finish the job here from BSG. We just need a trade.
BSG just needs one little head. Come at me, bro. Puts him at it. And there's the instinct to throw Extinction at that moment allows Blue Sky Guy to tie it up.
Go. Game apiece here. Extinction call right through the cat bot. Well played.
This is a tense one. Now, will we see a character change?
No. You won't.
You won't. No, but I had to set up the dramas here.
No, there was no drama.
I had to ask the rhetorical question.
You didn't want me to answer? Sorry. That's not how this job works.
Zero, like, on the first frame, no. Suspense, no suspense, instant answer. Just need a little mental reset. 1-1 winners finals. Both of these people were now in a 1-2 situation. Can Blue Sky Guy get themselves into grand finals?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Incendiate is a calculated style of player here. We'll take a moment to go back to character select to really process how the previous match played out. Some changes we might need to make in this match here.
How we're going to answer the super armor. It seems Dash Heavy is the good button. Now off the throw, it's the Rockets that's going to force Blue Sky Guy to use a break point.
Okay, has our install set up here on the Soul Forge. I'll just chip away, it's fine. And I love the charge of the Battalion of Fear because it gives a moment of pause to Incendiate. We're not going to guarantee a parry because we're not sure of the timing, but the launcher with the Raging Strike into chain will finish the job.
The damage that Rossrock could put out is not something that you need to be joking with. Blue Sky Guy charging in with the Battalion of Fear, pops up the armor, and again the side switch to the Rockets. Here comes Sammy Atami, but the throw sends Rossrock right to the corner. Incendiate, oh, went for the throw and gets stopped for his trouble.
Nice Extinction, shoulder check with the Battalion of Fear to the corner.
Command grab on Incendiate. This is really bad, but we get the jump out, we get the hit, and we have the string, and we know we're going to use the Raging Strike to put ourselves a little bit in a good combo opportunity.
Ooh, we didn't spend HPA. Interesting. Save it for a beast, or excuse me, for ultimate opportunities. Watch it. Oh no! We're not going to be able to use the meter at all.
You literally told him to watch it, and the only thing he can do is watch his health be decimated by Blue Sky Guy.
some regrets were made.
You died with so many resources. Don't do that.
Well, I mean, we had ultimate situation here to try to get a call out with ultimate awesome sauce potentially, or we have ultimate wheel to kind of keep BSG in the corner. But I think the explosivity really kind of caught Incendiate by surprise there. Nice parry.
Yeah, Blue Sky Guy 1 game away from being in Grand Finals, and Incendiate has to work double time in order to stop that from happening.
The tag extinction push away here out of that corner. Good Savage Rampage. Oh, but we already crossed up. Good play here from Incendiate.
Comes the Extinction running up, catches him with the low. We chasing him down with the shoulder tackle, and we do another shoulder tackle for good measure.
Nice. Watch the low swipe. Does Soul Forge application. I'd like the challenge there, but a little bit too slow to get the 2 on the approach, but this will definitely kill.
Styling on him.
Indeed, nice little snipe, and Incendiate once again dies with the meter. Match point for BSG.
That is right, match point to BSG. It is 2-1. Blocking the 2U. Here comes Incendiate. Oh, using Lil Wayne's unique faster backdash to get the shimmy.
Staggers, does get the attack, and a parry right back in the corner you go.
That's one of the great things about Lil Wayne's parry. It does get a great, it keeps your opponent in the corner. It's kind of like using a Brave Point without using it.
Ooh, what a jump. The missiles able to open things up. Raging Chain. All right, lots of work for BSG to do. Not impossible, though.
Yeah, they only got 10 meter, but they still have a healthy amount of life, and that's going to go ahead and get peeled away from Incendiate, especially using the awesome sauce into the Raging Strike, and that's all she wrote. We're going to go ahead and get around.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, very dominant round from Incendiate there. Despite BSG making a solid call out with the Raging Chain to push out and erase both Sammy and Tommy, who's coming in a clutch after the Extinction knockdown.
I believe Incendiate takes this round. It's going to be 2-2, correct?
It will be 2-2 if Incendiate takes the round, yes.
Okay. You won't realize that I see the numbers.
Oh, nice.
Big punish from Blue Sky Guy, but the command grab was jumped.
All right, Stagger back away. Extinction does erase. 5S coming from Incendiate. Nice ground bounce with the Savage Rampage.
Finally, the dashing heavy is blocked. We get ourselves a throw. Life bar is about even, but still Incendiate has 100 meter. If they land something big, we could have a dead Blue Sky Guy.
Patience does get opened up by missile. A parfait, no less. So that's extra meter. Launch it. Oh, it's the 2U conversion.
But we still get the throw. Here comes Catalina Bot. One more mix from Incendiate. We go for the Extinction. Blue Sky Guy.
Oh,
no meter. We got the jump in. Can we get the round? And yes, we do. That's Blue Sky Guy's victory over Incendiate. And they'll be moving on to Grand Finals. Zero. Is that story in your head coming to fruition?
We'll see. We got one more game ahead of us here from BSG, sitting in Grand Finals once again at Texas Showdown. I'm telling you, Texas, a powerhouse of anime games out here, not only of Guilty Gear, but in Granblue Fantasy Versus, rising as we rise to this Grand Finals. And Incendiate still has one more opportunity to take it back here. I mean, this is the farthest that Incendiate has compared to last year at Texas Showdown, but Elsa's still waiting in the works. It depends upon if she can conquer PPMAN to make that run back against BSG as well.
I am flabbergasted how that last round went, just because Blue Sky Guy, low health, low bar, but one big jump in, and thanks to the big scythe of Vasaraga, we were able to cinch it in. Oh, but Incendiate, I got to give my props to them. I love their Lil Wayne. So explosive, so dastardly. And even in that last game, we were mixing in the U action, which we didn't see, but it helped out a little bit, kind of changed things up.
Yeah, I mean, having the ability to kind of stock up on resources is certainly helpful to try to get an edge on your opponent, especially when you're down on meter resources or even down on health in some cases. I mean, it's the luck of the draw either way, but still having that as a backup is certainly helpful in our set here. Now, the matchup with PPMAN, actually PPMAN did go up against Blue Sky Guy earlier in the bracket, and it was 2-0 in favor of BSG. So this is nothing but runbacks on the loser side.
Everybody is trying to not only be the best, but also be better than they were last year. as they say, believe in your victory.
Oh, no. This was this bracket.
Oh, this
O2
bracket.
loss.
Oh,
Yes,
well.
Yes. Yes, this bracket here where PPMAN fell in pools at O2 to BSG. So it's nothing but runbacks for the rest of this bracket here. Yeah, so Elsa. See if the energy from the crowd. Like I said, it's a Texas strong crowd out here. Both Elsa and BSG looking to take it home out here.
And this is only one of 3 main games being played at this current moment. 2XKO, and I believe Street Fighter is on the far side. So everybody is congregated to see the best that Texas has to offer in fighting games.
Yeah.
Oh, SKO.
Yeah, it's going to be CVS2 on the far side right now, and then it's going to be main stage. It should be wrapping up Tekken, so I believe 2XKO is running right now. And then, of course, Street Fighter 6 will be after, and then Third Strike with the final 2 games of the roster, as long as CVS2 wrapped up. So, yeah, good showing here of all the games throughout the weekend, including an opening tournament of Wii Tennis, which is pretty cool.
Done in honor of one of the members of the Texas community. And if we're going to be talking about monumental tournaments, the Broly Lake Street Fighter 4 tribute tournament also happened today.
Yes, it did.
I love venues that do tournaments that are specifically catered to the community and dedicated to members of the community.
Yes, yeah, I mean, Street Fighter 4, also a great celebration,
victory.
and honoring Broly Lake's legacy is also a great celebration to have here at Texas Showdown.
So here comes our button check. This is definitely not going to be the game. No way. No way. I feel confident saying that.
You feel confident saying that? Well, what if I were to tell you
What if you were to tell me what?
that this is also not going to happen?
Then I would definitely say my confidence was founded.
This is a callback to Zerom out here. Where are you at?
Zerom?
Zerom! Kame's own Zerom. Fellow Charlotta player, fellow teammate for Elsa.
I do want to see more Charlotta, though. She's a fun character.
Some people say that, yeah.
Some people. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. She reminds me of a.
That's fascinating.
It reminds me of a E Honda and a Akuma mixed together.
No way.
Yeah, we got like 100 hands. We got the demon flip. We got something that's like the sumo headbutt. But we're not here for Charlotta. We're here for Cagliostro.
Yeah, it'll be Cagliostro to contest against the full screen. I feel like this is just Elsa's character. She keeps telling me she's going to change up with a different character. We had the Catalina era. We had the Versusia era. We had the Galleon era. Elsa, just go back to Galleon, please.
No, we're gonna just stick it on the Cagliostro.
Just learn Galleon. I know you've been labbing. She's got new stuff. She's really sick now.
You really want to see more Galleon.
Because she's good now.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Just I want people to explore this character. All right, here we go. Cagliostro. Actually a strong pick for Fairy here. Same scenarios that we saw earlier in the set against Proteus, right? So same principle will apply. Spearing, full screen. Deny some of the Fairy situations here.
We also got a little bit of a name flip. PPMAN is the one on Fairy while Elsa plays Cagliostro. Drops the golden throne on our opponent, but still we get the challenge.
Another spear again. Oh, nice spot dodge to the ultimate hex. But it wasn't even activated to begin with. He still swung into it. It's your own fault.
Nope. And Elsa just playing the spacing game. Runs in. Finally, we get the confirm, but we miss the 2U.
Yeah, that should have been a full finish right there for Elsa. Well, she does get pushed back into a corner scenario with a couple side slots. I've not seen that round. That's fun.
Yo, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
2U forcing Elsa. Oh no, Elsa runs into the whip, but still we have the trap there. PPMAN not quite close enough to throw anything big that's going to tag Elsa.
Exactly, because we can't throw the medium or the heavy because that would be into the ultimate hex there. We get devoured by it, but we can throw a guest pence out there. It's not putting Hurt Box out. We do find success with the back special code from PPMAN for the first round.
Jumps right over to the Dawson drill, and there goes Elsa. Alexandria for the chase, and we're still going to land these lights. Here comes the hexes on the ground. Spot dodge to stop the calculated, but no, there's always one more.
All right, dash slide for the corner there. Does get the hula hoop, but not close enough for like a challenge.
No. Traps are in there. Man, PPMAN is being locked down. Elsa's got a full health. Well, kind of full now.
Nice BC for corner. Yeah, Elsa's doing great. She has one break point left to her name, but literally a touch away from victory against PPMAN, who has been denied with these far heavies, and the projectile will shut down the SSBA.
Yo, that rock just stopped them. Here come the traps one more time. PPMAN is able to bust out. Here comes GG. We haven't seen GG yet. Be a factor.
What a heavy counter hit.
Still, Elsa is looking really healthy. PPMAN unfortunately being hit by the rock one more time, and the slow moving projectile has been a unique checkmate mark for Elsa, and we did it again.
Battle 3. Engage.
See, tying up in rounds here in this loser semis. Nice spear. Tossed.
Put us ourselves in the middle of the screen. PPMAN, excellent defense, running in, gets the anti-air.
Deep jump with the JM.
Here comes GG one more time.
Denies the GG with the dash light.
Hexes are on the ground. PPMAN doesn't have a real way to approach. This is what we're talking about where Cagliostro has so many tools.
Run it with the quick light, not a dash L even, just a light. 5 Ls coming from PPMAN. Good blocks from Elsa.
This round is really feeling like a death by 1,000 cuts. Here comes PPMAN, big combo on the stage. Pull him in. There goes Beppo, but no GG until now.
It's 2U knockdown. Oh, all right, gonna get caught. Another spear.
He's really big.
BC out. Dash lights with the far heavy spot dodge. Avoids the rock.
Jeez, look at this pressure string.
Oh, no. All right, Elsa has no break points to her name.
But we definitely have the combo potential, and that should be PPMAN's game. What a nail biter. 22 seconds left. These rounds are long and grueling, and both of them feel like a death by 1,000 cuts.
I mean, it is a zoner versus zoner matchup, so it's certainly going to be a few hits here and there as we build up to victory.
It's really interesting how Elsa playing Cagliostro, we don't have a real way of getting these hexes landed on Fairy, so we're using them more for zoning and keep out.
Nice with the back ultimate special there. GG sent out, calls out the golden throne. Oh, but misses the full conversion.
No, but the dive kick does work. DC away as well.
Nice. I don't care about GG. Not my problem.
No.
That's 5L, the whip punish, the dash light.
It looks like it was properly misspaced. PPMAN has the corner, goes for the throw to signify their victory. There's the ultimate hex, and PPMAN is going to wait it out. You got to come to me. I have the life lead.
That ultimate special once again. Clutching out another round for PPMAN.
Loser semifinal situation. One of these people is going to be fighting a very anxious Luane on the opposite end. Oh, good combo right to GG.
All right, close heavy, no BC. But that's what the spot dodge was for. This time around, Elsa will give it.
Will be challenged with the crouching light. And PPMAN should get a combo right here off of the pull-in.
Jumping with a heavy. Ooh, while rising JL. That would be a significant combo here. Not quite going to get victory off of it because it's pretty mitigated off that starter.
Ultimate hex one more time. Let's see if Elsa can make some magic.
Oh my God.
So many spot dodges. So many.
Oh my goodness, we're still doing it. What? Look, you got a life lead like that, you're willing to dance around a little bit. Jeez, wait, no, not the checkmate. What do you mean?
And PPMAN 2-0. Looking extremely dominant, managing to out-zone Cagliostro, and that's going to force Elsa to possibly consider a secondary or at least get a mental reset.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd be hard-pressed to switch your character right now. It seems unreasonable right now to switch, but I could understand the desire to do so. Like, Versusia might be a go-to play here, so we're thinking about it.
I mean, Fairy just stands outside of Cagliostro's effective range, and now the calculators are being called out with spot dodging. I can understand. Matera?
Matera could be very good here.
Matera can be.
If you can't close the gap, you can't get a lockdown, you may as well keep shooting away at Fairy.
That's true. That would force PPMAN to be the one approaching, because Matera can zone all day thanks to the butterflies.
There's the Versusia.
There's the Versusia.
I see it. I see the vision. You do get better damage out of here. You don't necessarily solve the problem that you're having for your last 2 games, right? Because you're not able to counter zone against Fairy, so you're going to have to try to navigate the space without getting called out by us with the 5S, the guest pens, or even the medium and heavy. You're looking for EX Pillar to try to get some launches out here to interrupt at full screen. If at any point PP sends out GG, that's going to be a Lariat to close the gap there, but unfortunately we go for the down special instead.
Oh man, and you can see PPMAN off to a highly aggressive start. This is a PPMAN we haven't seen all too often.
Oh geez, 2 Ls. Does get to interrupt, but unfortunately the stubby 5L doesn't allow for that conversion. Good throw.
Dashing in. Oh, we challenge with the 2 light. Okay, here comes Elsa. We got corner control. That's something that we haven't been able to get with Cagliostro. And so Versusia being a really good pick at this moment.
That's there. Hold the alt Lariat. See if there would have been a GG out. And I think PPMAN understands the assignment here. Does not want to give an open opportunity for a free Lariat to push the corner, especially with this low health point. Avoids Pillar. Watch it. That one is unblockable scenario in the heavy. We'll finish the job.
Once we're able to force PPMAN on their approach, that's when Elsa's able to dictate the pace of the match, especially with these pillars doing unblockable situations. I wonder if PPMAN's going to be a lot more hesitant to jump this time.
See away. Another one. He staggers. Yeah, PP not willing to challenge.
Here goes the pillar.
Yeah, that's a big approach opportunity with Grenade gone and out too. That removes 2 substantial zoning tools. Oh, okay.
Oh, the Indiana Jones. Make sure that we avoid trouble. Here comes Gigi, but not a problem. Elsa just out of range. Spot dodging, anticipating the pillar, not quite, but oh, big call out.
Excellent Lariat into the 5U extension. The approach is too tall, so these JMs will connect. Nice low into the back ultimate.
Here comes Beppo. Gigi coming in, not quite.
Watch it. Forward special doesn't connect there. Nice spot dodge on the pillar. Okay, the Lariat.
Great job, 2 medium. Elsa spot dodge in, not quite. Pulling them in, excellent decision. Here comes Gigi, but out of range one more time.
You're okay here, that's too far away from the unblockable. Nice BC.
Use the DP to chase, and already we're on the opposite end. Oh, no. What?
With 13 seconds left on the clock to survive, that lead just disintegrates in favor of PPMAN.
What an opening that PPMAN was able to get, but ooh, into the pillar. One more time, nope, we use the dive kick to sail over it, adjusting our air trajectory, and Elsa wanted to brawl in, but there's Gigi to keep him in place.
He likes though, ooh, a trade. Works in favor of Elsa though. Good overhead. Oh, the roll, that is the solution. I'm so happy to see it. You do roll through the down special coming from Versusia there, that grenade. Anti-air, yes, right into GG. I'll miss the conversion though.
Oh no, whip punish opportunity. Here comes Elsa. BC one more time to get the knockdown. PPMAN looking for some sort of jimmy opportunity, but Elsa holding on strong, holding on that down back.
All right, just too far away for the back special. Great conversion here for Elsa off the forward special.
Gets knocked down. Here comes Gigi one more time. No. Spot dodge at the improper time. And once again, we're going to use the Raging Strike to secure our bit. Not quite. This is more than believable. Nope. So close.
Goodness, what an angle on that JH to finish the job. And yeah, that combo limit was insane. But a great set between PPMAN and Elsa. A valiant effort, but unfortunately, this is where Elsa falls in a 4th place position here.
What a great position. But one thing I want to commend Elsa for, besides playing extremely well throughout this bracket, is the decision to switch characters. So many players just want to ride or die, but hey, I like the decision to take a chance on ourselves, pick a character that maybe fills in some of the gaps, that has some of the tools to answer the problems that we were experiencing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird situation because I think CharCharRealSmooth really had all the answers we were looking for, but it just seems like PPMAN was just too ready for the matchup. So opting for Versusia, you get bigger damage, and you still get to play that kind of zoning game a little bit there. You saw the grenade become like such a problem for PPMAN a bit, but the way we navigated through pillars, we were just too ready for some of these zoning matchups here, and that kind of is how the cookie crumbles with the players calculated as PPMAN. Just really prepare for both matchups. I mean, a nice little surprise with Versusia. Yeah, I'm happy I got to see Versusia as well. It's just, it's tough. It's a tough call to see which way we could have gone, but taking a chance on Versusia at that point, looking for bigger damage opportunities as opposed to the prolonged gameplay, which still became a factor because of how strong PPMAN was on defense.
Definitely PPMAN was not too concerned about winning quickly. We were just going to slowly pick our opponent apart. And who would have thought that a fairy would be advancing the bracket this far?
There's a few fairies out there that could do it, and PPMAN is definitely one of those fairies. Not many, for sure. I could probably count on one hand that could do it, but you're right. Like, who'd have thought at this point? But yeah, we'll get PPMAN back up here in just a moment. It should be up against Incendiate.
So that's going to be the Fairy versus Luane matchup, too.
Yeah, this is another one of those tough matchups here for Incendiate. This might be why we see Incendiate kind of preparing with Siegfried, which we won't see here. But certainly it is on the rise. Wrong camera.
Yes.
No one can read that.
No,
don't do it.
No, don't.
Yo, chat, listen, don't ever do this. It's too much work.
Yeah,
can't read it. It's not right. It's not big enough. You weren't prepared. The camera's not prepared.
And you're probably not holding it at the right angle, too.
Sorry, PPMAN. No offense. But everyone, don't do this. It doesn't work. Unless if you pre-planned it with somebody on the production team, don't do it.
What if you had an iPad with really big text?
Don't do it.
Okay. Don't do it. Don't find a better way to do it. Just don't.
It's not a better way to do it. It's going to be the lighting. It's going to be glared. You're still not going to get it right because it's going to rotate all horizontal. You didn't prepare for this.
You definitely have seen too many botch attempts at this.
It's all the time. Every event. It never ends.
And you know what the worst part is? PPMAN's like, I nailed it.
No, you saw it. PPMAN gave up.
Okay.
PPMAN is upset with
PPMAN
themselves.
did say it. All right.
There was a little head shake like,
never mind.
I failed. Don't fail in this set.
True words to live by. Don't fail the set.
You fail the camera showing, but don't fail the set.
This is button check. We're not going to see the Catalina. No, sirree. Incendiate. A very adaptable Luane, explosive Luane. We got to make sure that he has that meter to do all the damage thanks to Awesome Sauce, Sammy and Tommy, and of course, rockets.
Yeah, you know, the rockets are just a great tool to make that forward approach because it forces a quick decision from the opponent. If you jump, you get locked into a position, and if you mistime that jump, then you're going to be anti-aired. If you try to roll through, you're still going to get blown up by missiles.
Blown up, yeah. There's a ton of missiles.
There's a few windows of opportunity to try to challenge Catbot, and Incendiate does an excellent job of making sure it works in his favor. We're waiting. Nice poke here with the light, and a parry very quick here with Beam to make an approach.
And a lot of people like to swing at Sammy and Tommy, so great use of using Command Me Bro to stop it. Here comes the missiles, and okay, we're just going to swing over them.
Yeah, very unique move set from Fairy to be able to do that.
Right,
oh, we got the crump. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Loses final first to 3 situation. PPMAN doing this slow, frustrating, stalling gameplay.
Back-to-back dash heavies. Oh, man, PPMAN, though, finds an opening opportunity here. Up dog with the ultimate GG setup. Now, that was purposeful here just to put ourselves in a scenario where we don't have a meter situation, either the ultimate wheel or versatile Yggdrasil, which is now available. Wasn't before, but even HPA. Wait a minute, what are we doing?
That's the 4th one I saw.
Don't do it again. No way.
Going low. That was just conditioning.
Oh boy, and a big opportunity.
Still, though, PPMAN has all the Brave Crystals, so it's not going to pile on so much damage. but we have enough damage to get that round.
That was purposeful reset there just to put ourselves in a game-winning scenario in the corner. Great patience from Incendiate. And dash heavy galore, I guess. See? Again. Nice roll.
Oh,
Missed the throw. That's unfortunate.
Jumping cross up. Good confirm with the Raging Strike. That's going to be a big combo. Ultimate awesome, heavy awesome sauce. Throwing out one more bro, but we still have it. Lands the throw.
That's a barrage here. Doesn't even need it. We got the throw. Nice poke. Quick light back. Oh, no whip punish. We got a second dash light for corner. Oh, you're about to get HPA. And we spend it.
And that's all she wrote. And Sandwich is going to have. And the crowd's going wild. Dial in the swords, and that's going to be Incendiate's first game.
Game one up here. Great navigation around Fairy here, but can't believe how many dash heavies I've seen in this set so far.
4. It was 4.
A little bit more than that, actually.
5. I don't want to count.
Still, you missed like 3 or 4 of them.
I think I'm going to give up on counting them.
I feel like you blacked out on a couple of them.
Yeah, I think I just omitted a few of them from my memory.
You averted your eyes from the disaster that was another dash heavy. I understand.
It's such a stupid button, but it's working.
Oh, nice. Emi Tomi here. What a dash up. All right, HPA. Good round for Incendiate here. And so, I mean, PPMAN doing our darndest to try to keep Incendiate away. And it's just being navigated so well. I can't believe dash heavy is just being utilized in this way.
Dash heavy is now being used as a neutral skip, a legitimate neutral skip.
All right, awesome sauce approach, trying to draw the line with 2U. Missile barrage, and what a JL.
Just a challenge of take him out of the air. Here come the dash lights again with the light awesome sauce that is safe on block, forcing the Brave counter. There's GG, good opening for PPMAN.
Dash M, such a problem here. Quick 5L. Oh, nice. Ultimate back special. Get vacuumed right in.
Dash heavy again.
Unbelievable. Ultimate wheel still. Not the unblockable scenario, but we'll check with a couple 5Ls. Fishing for a PC attempt.
Are we going to try to go for a throw one more time? There's a shimmy opportunity. PPMAN is not biting, but gets checked by the dash light. No real. They're going right to the human pyramid. Armor through GG.
Right,
no.
Dodges, but nothing off. Got the final hit, so we strip the brave point away.
We still did it.
Tossed. All right, last hit scenario.
Will we go for the throw? We went for it.
No, you messed up. That should have been your kill, PPMAN. That should have been your kill again.
Oh my God! Such a scramble situation. We attack the throw, and finally, PPMAN giving Zero at least 2 heart attacks, managing to eke out a victory.
It should have been a chip scenario there at that point for Incendiate, but we just didn't have the resources. Nice dash light.
A little too high for the awesome sauce. Incendiate making so much progress, gets knocked down with the 2U. And we're throwing, we're throwing, we're trying to throw.
Dash like the blocks on the missiles. I mean, there's not much that PPMAN can do. Misses the whip punish on that DP.
Oh, and even with the dash light.
Oh, what a light poke here. Awesome sauce to push for corner.
Ultimate awesome sauce, pretty good combo damage. No break point spent. Still, we're going to keep it going. Oh my God, that's it. This is all but guaranteed as long as we don't drop it. Oh, we're not dropping.
No, it's party time.
It's party time, especially where Incendiate has a commanding 2-0 lead.
Yes, indeed. Looking to get that run back one more time.
It was BSG that sent Incendiate to the loser's bracket, and Incendiate is looking for revenge.
Incendiate here with this 2-0 lead right now. Push away. Sammy's still coming through. Tomi down.
It's okay, man. We do it for the bros.
All right, body splash again. Put you right back in the corner with dash heavy.
That'll
Sauce. Nice. Open up with the light. That's a big conversion. HPA is on the table, but I think we'll reset. Oh, no, we're going to use it.
We want damage.
You dropped it.
We did drop it. Oh, no. We spent a brave point just to drop the combo.
Oh, no. Caught by the Raging strike, and that's a full punish since we're in the corner. Don't need to spend meter.
We're going right to the. We could strip the break point. PPMAN has been really good. Oh no, we got the D slide. That's the worst case scenario, but we still get to play the game.
Yes, indeed. Watching the 5L, BC out, and forces a block stare. I definitely got crossed up there for sure. Can't believe the BC from PPMAN. 2 break points, the body slash still our turn. Misses the 5L. Quite the whiff punish from PPMAN with the 5L of our own.
That was the right button, just at the wrong distance. Luwane's standing medium is so good, but just a few centimeters away was the difference between victory and defeat. Here come the two bros, swing right over them. Here come the Rockets. I'll be BC because I don't want to deal with it, but I will have to deal with it running heavy.
All right, good dash light, awesome sauce for the wall bounce.
Oh no, we thought we were going to get crossed up.
Body splash here, keeps it close. HPA, we're looking to take a round. This time, we aren't dropping it.
No, we're not. We ain't dropping, but we are going to drop the party. And PPMAN at a very dangerous situation. We're already at loser's final, but Incendiate is 1 round away of taking you out and moving to grand finals. How far and how hard will PPMAN fight to get out of this?
All right, nice. Actually keeping it pressed in the corner. Nice throw here from PPMAN.
And we got the corner. Hula hoop was whipped, allowing PPMAN to get side switched on.
Goes for the triple overhead. Right, not close enough for whiff punish. Tricky spot to even try. All right, BC.
I don't want to deal with those rockets. I like the decision that the Hell Wheel stops the swing. And there goes Ultimate Awesome Sauce. Incendiate has 52 meters, so we can drop another one, but because of the combo limit, we're going to just get the reset.
Guest Pence here. Nice with the side swap even. Sets up GG. What a jab with the 5L.
We challenged it from that position?
Wasn't active yet. Off the wall. Nice dash light. Reset it. The mix and the open. And that's it for the game, but we got the throw. Incendiate 3-0 over PPMAN.
Incendiate is going to get their run back. Going to try to challenge BSG for a second time. It was a close game, but BSG managed to pull ahead. Will history repeat itself?
Yes, indeed. Will history repeat itself? Can BSG finally secure a championship? Can BSG cross the finish line, or will Incendiate put a stop to the menace that is Vasaraga with an updated Luwane?
But still, hey, shout out to PPMAN. Such phenomenal fairy gameplay. You said it before, the amount of fairies that could go into the bracket and do that much damage is very few and far between. PPMAN is one of them, and they showed us why.
Yes, indeed, and we're getting right into it. The grand finals here at Texas Showdown 2026, the 25th anniversary. And man, what a hallmark event this has been. Thank you all so much for tuning in for this Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. We still have plenty of action ahead of us here. One more game and a great series of tournaments still happening in the background with Street Fighter 6 wrapping up the entire event alongside 2XKO and Street Fighter 3, the third strike.
So much is on the line, not only personal pride in taking the tournament home, but you're going to get a coveted 25-year edition of the Texas Showdown Trophy. Extremely special in this already special moment.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so with this matchup here, we got to change things up against Vasaraga, which it's a tall order, right? Because there wasn't necessarily anything wrong with what Incendiate was doing. I think they both kind of came to blows throughout the set, but eventually I think we changed the tempo in our approach to shutting down Sammy and Toby and really trying to take advantage of Shadow Forge here throughout the set. I mean, honestly, going for command grabs was not the play, right, if I recall? Like,
no,
we
it
didn't
wasn't.
even catch a single one.
Especially when we were fighting Caligostro.
That's right. It was the Elsa set that we missed all of them, yeah.
And then that BSG says, well, you know, I'm just going to go belligerent. I'm going raw damage. But back to the Luwane matchup, that long, heavy slash from Vasaraga is able to negate Sammy and Tommy so easily.
Yeah, but even the quick medium was able to devour most of it, too, because there's such large hurt boxes there. Quick little button check before we get into things.
Yeah, these are not going to be the characters used, but devour, that was a good word to use to describe that situation.
And that's all Vasaraga does, is actually devour his foes.
But can BSG devour this competition and get that coveted trophy?
Yes, With a 3-2 lead last time, what's the scoring here? I don't suspect we get Catalina on the approach because, man, as much visual noise as you see from Lowain, I still would love to see Catalina make an appearance, but light wall would be really fun to see, kind of challenge out against some of the Savage Rampage, maybe corner positioning. But consistency with Lowain has been the play here for Incendiate. Now that we're really warmed up, we can step into the annals of history or fall to the rise of a brand new champion. Either way, it will be a new Texas Showdown champion for Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising.
If this is the first time you're watching these type of tournaments, remember, BlueSkyGuy is in the winner's side. That means they only need to win 3 games. Meanwhile, Incendiate has to win 3, reset the bracket, and win 3 more. It's definitely BlueSkyGuy's tournament to win, but still, anyone can take this tournament.
Anyone. You could jump up there right now.
I could.
The trophy is right here.
I could just go home.
That's right.
I can literally take it.
You could just leave, and I don't know who would stop you. They would be confused, and then you'd be gone, and there's nothing we could do about it.
Yeah, as a Lowain main, that would be the ultimate Lowain move to do.
Where did Captain No Fun go? No idea.
And already, BlueSkyGuy representing the Savage Rampage. There's the Instinction and the Savage Battalion. Savage Battalion, one of BlueSkyGuy's. Oh, there's the command grab.
Solid connects here. Nice spot dodge on the ultimate wheel. All right, Instinction to push away here. Ultimate version at that. Nice low swipe. Whoa, we called out the parry. Nice heavy starter. Oh, but we dropped.
Oh, rare drop from BlueSkyGuy, especially with the Savage Rampage. Both of these people not playing at the best condition. They've been playing all day, so I understand.
Nice.
Dash heavy, but gets caught by the low, and that's going to be his BlueSkyGuy's first round.
Yeah, great block check there coming from Incendiate.
Battle 2. Engage.
I don't care. Round start, shoulder tackle.
Right dash light though. Staggers with the lights. The awesome sauce. BC away. Nice neutral jump here. Actually, just jumping in general. Parried out.
And that's going to be a key combo opener, but the rare drop and big command grab damage. Jump it up,
There's
forward.
a blockable. All right, awesome sauce here. Low enough to convert to bigger damage. This is the route that we were looking for. All right, nice stagger. Oh, but the Savage Rampage.
Walk up in your face. Instinction was spot dodge,
Nice battalion.
but the shoulder check wasn't.
Nice snipe here on the jump out.
Command grab is a problem, but no, we're going to be using our fireballs. Approach with the shoulder tackle. Incendiate so patient, not falling victim, not trying to do anything. Looking for their moment.
Oh, launcher, and we have enough resources to get our kill here. First game to BSG.
You can see that Incendiate was just down back and waiting, and unfortunately, the moment they chose was not the right time to go for it.
I mean, it's so difficult when you see Vasaraga barreling down on you with a Soul Forge armor up. What they call it? Quick swipe, nice battalion to push back to the corner.
And I like the decision to give ourselves a super armor. Already we're close to the corner. That's going to force Incendiate to do something a little risky, just like the dashing heavy.
I wonder if we try to 5L in that scenario here. Bad reaction coming from BSG.
Oh, Catbot open them up one more time, forcing to use the Brave Crystal. We want our damage. We want as much damage now because BlueSkyGuy has to spend health to get close.
Go, guard crush is still not able to take our turn. Nice swipe with the medium. Launch it with dash heavy.
Oh yeah, there's we need a bit of a name switch too.
All right, nice. That's the ultimate command grab.
BlueSkyGuy has 100 meters. We're spending on the Hail Wheel, able to pick it up with the ultimate awesome sauce, and we're doing some neutral screen damage, looping it, and this is all no.
No, that was too far. Combo limit. Nice. Battalion of Fear with no brave points. It's a scary spot to be, but all we need is a single jab to finish the round.
Especially because we had to spend all our Brave Crystals, so I totally understand that that was playing with fire.
Whoa. Excellent parry.
Knockdown. Bulldoze right through the homies. Oh my god, that's a button if I ever saw one.
Yeah, that counter hit with the heavy. All right, reset here with an install. Savage Rampage. Or excuse me, Soul Forge.
Extinction was dodged.
Nice
Blue Sky Guy gets parried on the shoulder check. And Incendiate walked into that one.
Now we're not going to drop this one here. BSG going to finish it out with a Savage Rampage.
Tying it up 1-1. If they could get this, we're going to be at a 2-0 situation. BSG looking nigh unstoppable. As strong as the character they play.
Right, nice check. Tossed. Good stagger pressure here. Let's get the launcher. Massive damage opportunity with a super if you choose, but we go for ultimate.
Ultimate Extinction, wise decision. Another command grab, one more interaction. Can we get it? With a perfect 0. Blue Sky Guy, 2-0, and cinch that 2 with a perfect. I'm repeating myself because I'm flabbergasted.
We're taking a moment here.
You have to. You have to put your opponent on ice.
I think it's a moment to reset mentally here too, because BSG gets to this point so often with a 2-0 lead and starts to think one step too far ahead and will generally kind of fall and give the opponent an opportunity to make a reverse sweep. So if BSG can overcome that mental reset, because you're not done with the job yet. We have one more game.
We are so close to the finish line, but that just means that if we fumble, it's going to hurt that much more. It's not over until you get your third game. Can BSG finally close the set? They've been at the stance. They've been at the finish line. But can they do it?
With the way that we've been playing right now, it's a pretty dominant matchup here in favor for BSG in terms of being able to soul force through a lot of the Sammy and Tomy play. The counterplay is already in effect as we shut down both Catbot and the 5S coming from Incendiate. Early spot dodge not happening. Trying to bait out the probably Battalion of Fear for corner. Nice parry, but we still got a full punish, and this will hurt.
And that's one thing. Incendiate has been relying on Sammy and Tomy for their throw, for the loops and their combo damage, and just one. Oh! Just Blue Sky Guy is making all of these setups from Luane null and void, just like their life bar.
All right, with ultimate Instinction. Incendiate certainly in trouble with that guard crush, and ultimate Instinction again, a perfect round. BSG 1 round away from securing their first grand final finish.
First grand final finish, first Texas Showdown champion. This is really big. Incendiate has to put the pedal to the metal, but already their face is being put to the side.
There it is. Oh, ultimate awesome sauce. Gonna get the launch push for corner.
Good job fighting back. We're going to put BSG to the corner. Good amount of damage there. Decent amount of resources, belly flop, but still, we're going to march on through.
Ultimate Savage Rampage tries to walk out. EX Instinction to the ultimate. Oh my goodness, mid-screen carry. Shields up with that Soul Forge.
Incendiate needs to stay alive. Great jump, and here comes the awesome sauce. We got the grab. Dashing light, ultimate awesome sauce. How are we going to go ahead and pile damage? Will we spend a Brave Crystal? Not quite, maybe. No, reset.
BC, and the command grab.
Right through them.
Guard crush one more time here. EX Instinction, that was ultimate wheel, so not going to work out. Incendiate looking for a jab, good spot dodge with ultimate wheel. Ultimate Instinction will finish the job as we get the launcher. A dash having to lift off, and yes, yes indeed, BSG has secured victory. His first offline championship here at the home turf of Texas Showdown.
BSG brought their dancing shoes and is now dancing a jig to symbolize their victory. Oh my God, what a dominant grand final performance.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it's a tough matchup when you talk about how Luane has to navigate the screen space against Vasaraga, Soul Forge being able to absorb so much what Luane wants to do, and Savage Rampage coming up and showing out, especially with these Battalion of Fear carries to the corner. The damage output was just insane. There was nothing stopping BSG in this game.
Every time we wanted to call the homies out, we just bowled and devoured right through them. And every little trick Luane had, BSG had an answer to.
BSG's been put through the ringer against this character so many times throughout the history of Granblue Rising. So to see BSG rise to the occasion this time around, it really show that he's put in so much work and proven to himself today that, yes, that work has finally paid off, that, yes, he is capable of standing among some of the best that Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising has to offer. I don't think it was even a question But now having that trophy, having secured victory, is certainly all his.
That is going to be the last time that we will have the trophy on this desk, and it's going to be in its rightful owner, which is the hands of BSG.
Yes.
What an amazing tournament run he had.
Absolutely. The 25th Texas Showdown champion for Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising is BlueSkyGuy, and quite a run, with second place going to Incendiate and third going to PPMAN.
Wow, so we got a Luane, a Vasaraga, and a Fairy in the top three.
In the top three. A good character spread nonetheless. To everyone that tuned in, thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate you hanging out with us here, but there's still more Texas Showdown games happening across the board. I think they're just wrapping up 2XKO or pretty close to it. And then right after, Street Fighter 6, trying to close out Texas Showdown. But I've been Zero, Captain No Fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much for calling it. I love this game. I love the community. I love the event. This is going to be the last of us, but not the last of Texas Showdown. So please stay tuned for more games. But until then, we'll see you next time.
Later days.